We started. We're started.
All right.
All right. All right, boys and boys 2 and boys 3. We are beginning rigging.
That's right.
Execute rig.
That's what we must do.
Wait, why are you doing both of them?
Yeah.
The hell?
Because I need that many.
Wait, what did you just do?
I grabbed all of these and put them in my mailbox.
Oh, okay. Well, we need spares?
Yeah. Because we're going to lose them.
Oh.
We also need skulls, and this is an easier way to get skulls. So otherwise I have to go look up where the rest are that I missed.
So how does the mailbox work exactly?
So
it's a chest. It's a chest that exists across saves. So whatever is in there for both saves.
Yep, for all your saves.
But if you pull everything out of there in one save,
yeah, then it's empty again.
Okay. It's an ender chest, but across saves rather than miles.
Yeah. So you have a save file that tracks separately from your individual saves how far you've gotten in story mode and things like that. So
why do these keep showing up here?
What?
Your things.
Oh, I'm on the main playthrough now.
Oh.
I'm done with those other two saves. They don't exist anymore. I've already got what I needed.
So you just... Okay, so that was just legitimately rigging.
Yep.
Okay. Wow.
And there isn't really any other way to get around it.
Yeah.
Either you play through the entire game 3 times specifically to get spares, so that you can get the collection done, or you do that.
Yep.
So, and when you see what I have to do in order to get it, you're gonna understand even more why rigging is necessary, because the game will just punish you harder for trying to be honest. So
I've already seen enough dog water shit in this where I'm just like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Like, I want to make a collectible.
I don't know why I'm getting a ton of reputation there. I assume they've defaced my property.
That's what you always say.
Well, when you get reputation for no goddamn reason out of the ether.
Yeah, we had that.
There was that one.
It's
which is still my favorite one.
It's like when that one lady at work was, I think she was complimenting my appearance in a not very subtle way because she was blasted off her ass.
Okay.
She was like, everybody sees what you're doing, Chris. We could tell. Like, have a good night. So go to bed.
What do you mean by that? She talking about your workout?
I don't know, dude. My workout?
Well, you've been working out.
Oh, yeah, no, this was months ago. I don't know, man.
I'll go chip you later. Get off my freaking roof.
I do have some things that I can talk about, though.
Okay.
If your rigathon is not necessarily occurring yet.
Yeah, it's not quite time yet. I gotta stock up on scan drive, so I can be away from the computer.
Love that. So I told you about that shitty day where I stuck around for like half the shift.
Yeah.
Didn't really need to, but you know, it's worth it. Helping out. What else happened? Nothing really interesting at work, so that's good. Yeah, I had no projects. So what I've been doing though, oh my god, I've been blasting through the crime novel series. I think I made it through 2 or 3 books in the past week.
Oh wow.
Very, very, very good. And like, I get home, and it's like I don't want to watch my TV shows. I don't want to watch my YouTube videos. I just want to listen to more of the book. And it's like, that's great. I love that. I have finally hit a slow point. Where, you know, I'm the book starts up and it's like, oh, June 7th, 1974. It's like, oh, we're going way back. Okay. It's like a fucking hour-long chapter about this prostitute girl in Atlanta, Georgia, and encountering a villain. And then, then it goes back to present day or whatever. But I've seen this happen with like different Jack Reacher books and different stories where they'll flashback.
Yeah.
For setting stuff up. And it's like, that's fine. I get it. Unfortunately, it keeps doing it.
Oh.
So it's like right when we're in present day and we hit like one of those cool chapter cliffhangers. That's another thing that Karen Slaughter does. She fucking caps off her chapters really well. And it's just pissing me the hell off now. It's like oh.
Stop doing a good job.
Yeah. Well, it's like I like that, but I'm disliking it in this book because it's like here's this dramatic moment where a thing gets revealed, and then August 32nd, 1975, and I'm like, oh my god, fucking god damn it. It's like, how long is this chapter? 58 minutes. Son of a bitch. They're good chapters too. I like specific characters more than others.
That's how it goes.
I appreciate the fleshing out of events in the past in a very thorough way. Now, there is one funny thing I noticed. So, because this book is, takes place in Atlanta, Georgia, where, sometimes people got an accent. And, Kathleen Early, she's got a lovely voice. And I can tell which character she is like, oh, that's all me.
Yeah.
The lovely redheaded doctor, Sarah Linton, who was the main character of Karen Slaughter's earlier series, who comes into this series. And, like she kills it on that voice. But, funny thing, it's like, I'm imagining, the directing or something like that. She hits a character, and it's like, so what should I do for this character? And they're like, he's an Asian character, but, and he's in a gang, does some crime, but, he is in Georgia, Atlanta. So just give it a shot, see what you feel, see what you're thinking. And she's like, okay. It's like, my name is John Kwan, and I don't care about you, bitch. And they're like, that's great, Kathleen. That's great. Do that. And it's like, all right, what's up next? Well, we got these, these Mexican characters, and they are part of a pretty rough gang. They're all drug dealers. So drug traffickers, pretty violent people. So why don't you, we want them to have a little bit of an accent. So, all right. I'm a drug dealer. I'm in Georgia, Atlanta. It's like, that's great, Kathleen. Wow, that'll work out. And then it's like, all right, we're doing all right, we got this character. He's a nice guy. He's just he works with the medical examiner who does the autopsies. He's a black character. He's a little bit old. Why don't you, he should probably have a little bit of an accent. Why don't you give it a shot, Kathleen? Shit! It's like she always goes like way in on the black voices.
Oh my god!
And it's like
every black person has to sound like Barrett from Final Fantasy VII.
Maybe it's because of how they're written. I don't know.
I don't know if that's writing. That doesn't sound like writing.
Well, no, I just said that as, like, the easiest way I can exaggerate something without doing a voice myself. Yeah,
the coffee is empty.
I just noticed that she does a little bit more of a voice when it's the black characters.
Yeah.
And then we go back to, like, the 70s. And so, oh my god, the slurs are a-flowing. Holy shit. shots fired across the bow from every mouth. It's great. The one thing I really did appreciate, Karen Slaughter, you know, she's an older woman who...
Oh, right, you had an appointment.
Mm-hmm. She grew up in Georgia, Atlanta, and she's familiar with, you know, how things were there. And, you know, she is a woman.
Yeah.
So the female struggle when it comes to, you know, coming up in a world like law enforcement and stuff, and the things that were actually in place, things like that, and the culture. It's like, okay, I understand why you're doing it this way. Things were a little weird. You know, it's been 50 years, Ryan. It's been 50 years since women have been bank accounts. They were able to get them in the 60s, but it wasn't made like illegal to deny them bank accounts until about 50 years ago, 1974.
Huh.
So, you know, it was not that long ago. The thing that she does that's interesting, though, is that, you know, there were certain ways that women were treated because of culture and expectations, and, you know, typical masculine and feminine roles of the sexes and in the workplace and life.
Yeah.
But she doesn't write it in such a way that, you know, these characters are just like, oh, I can do just as good as a man. Like, they are in the mindset of the time.
Oh.
Where they think to themselves, like, you know, maybe there should be a man doing something, like, maybe this person's right. But, you know, they persevere themselves because they're determined. And it's done in a very earnest way, where it's like they're not fooling themselves. They're not 100% rebellious mindset. They're, you know, they're products of their time too. So I thought that was interesting.
I should get this shovel out of here. I don't want to lose it.
But yeah,
there's only 3 shovels in the game. Once you lose them, that's it. So
you can't order anymore.
No, you can get some through rigging, because you can get everything through rigging. But
one is always going to be in the mailbox now. It's not like you need more than one on hand.
It's not a bad idea, but also I don't know how many other saves I'm going to be playing, so probably 0. I can't imagine we're going to go through the game again on stream, but
it's fair. But yeah, I've been blasting through those books, so I'm loving that. Still absolutely horrendous things happening to women. You want to hear the latest one?
Sure.
They're getting sewn through their skin to mattresses.
Okay.
With big upholstery, leather thread and needle.
All right.
All up their arms and legs. And then their eyes and mouth are getting sewn shut too.
Yeah, that's not good.
And they're getting the shit beat out of them, so that causes their body to recoil and they rip out of the mattress.
Well,
pretty fucked up.
All right. I need to save. And I'm probably going to save again in a moment.
Containers data will not save. What does that mean?
It's reminding me that anything that's in the mailbox that is a container will not have its contents saved.
Oh, interesting. So. I didn't even know you could put containers in there.
Yeah, you can put anything if you want.
Oh.
Okay.
Nope. Okay. This is weird. What the oh, I see.
All right. So, you need to have 7 skulls here to make the hell portal open. I have 1 over there, so it won't start just yet. And put that down. But when the portal opens up, it tries to suck everything in.
Okay.
It will not stop until either the player gets sucked in or an appropriate offering for an event will happen. So,
and that's
and that's what the creatures are for. So,
but they're in your inventory.
Yes. and they are in my inventory because if like the first 3 go in and then a random piece of bone or something goes in, ritual's ruined. You just lose all your stuff. You don't get anything. So I need to pile up as much of the trash at the portal as possible so that all the trash goes in, and then when I think it's clear, I can start dumping them into the portal.
So they have to enter in sequence.
Not in a particular sequence, but it can't be interrupted by stuff that's not part of the...
They have to be entered consecutively.
Yeah.
I see.
All right.
So you're going to hook yourself to something so you don't go in?
Yeah, I'm going to hook myself to the ground here so that all the dolls have a straight shot when I put them down.
All right.
Because they're going to get sucked in. All right. That should be good.
Is it just going to happen?
Yep.
Just because you put 7 skulls there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It might take a moment because the all the trash is there.
Huh.
Oh.
The hell? Oh my god, that would freak me the hell out. What the hell? That's cool. I love that. Are you gonna be able to stay hooked and drop them in?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I can access my inventory.
Okay. Whoa!
Alright. All the trash got sucked in. Oh, where's my mouse?
Did we save before this?
Yeah. I gave them to you.
I can't wait till somebody observing us gets this signal. Guess that didn't work.
Probably, but now I just gotta wait.
Oh.
Oh! Did it work? No, it did not work. We got the Hell Rock.
Oh. Right.
It's technically a valid item that you can receive, but it's one of a kind, but it doesn't mean that it's actually any good. So.
Yeah. What can you do with the Hell Rock?
Nothing. It's just a black colored rock to prove that you've done the Hell Portal thing.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, everything's still packed up in my inventory. That's fine.
I guess we should wait a little longer this time, maybe? Because I started hearing metal and shit. I don't know what it was, but...
Maybe I should just clean this up. So what I can do is drop... put the skulls down as well.
Yeah, the only thing I can imagine is those boxes broke. Like, would they have been broken?
No, they can't break. You don't have to worry about them.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, that just keeps happening every time you start the game, seems like.
There must be something I left at their house that's, like, bugged out, and it keeps giving me credit for it. Wait a minute. Where's all the... Oh, no, they're here.
Okay. I was gonna say, did they take all the fucking...
I'd be fucking mad.
That would be wild.
Alright, we're just gonna jump over the fence here. As long as they're on the other side of the fence, the portal won't get it, so...
Okay. Do you need them to be not in your inventory?
Well, I need to be able to hold all 6 of the plushies so that I can drop them in.
Fair.
The dirt ball. Oh yeah, that's when I dug up the piece of the fur statue. Okay, so I keep wanting to use the button to put things down, but then it makes the NVIDIA overlay pop up.
Yep.
Okay, and then I think I can... Man, I am getting misdirected really badly with that.
Me am too.
Okay. Seven. Put the hook back up to 1. Okay. So we will save. Save. There we go.
Oh, my hat. Cut in front of Ryan here first. Yeah, that's really neat.
Yeah, the coding for that had to be pretty wild.
Just have them all... Just a number keeps going up for them to rotate around a point.
Yeah.
Once they equal out, they go up. Also, the portal looks cool. Very good looking effect. Ah, there is other stuff it's pulling in as it gets stronger.
Whoa.
Okay, I think you're clear.
Hey.
Oh. So this is the only way to get this one?
Yep.
Is to give up the other ones.
That's right.
Jesus.
And it's kind of unique.
Okay. Oh. Because
it turns to face you all the time. Also, it sounds like a boulder dragging on the ground for some reason.
It's dense.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to demonstrate that it follows you.
I can't actually prove it because it only happened once. But randomly, it will just fly at you and make a hissing noise.
Well, no better time than while we're recording. You know, keep it at your station.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see if that happens.
Other thing I've been up to, you know, I've been playing through the Mega Man X games.
Yeah.
I am approaching the point of Stinky. I'm currently playing through Mega Man X6, which I don't think I ever played it as a kid. I never did that one. I played up to 5, and that's it. And then I played 7. But yeah, once you hit 7, things start getting stinky, and then 8 is just gross. But I also decided that, you know what? Why not? I filled out most of my collection of the Mega Man X games. So now I possess Mega Man X1, Mega Man X2, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, okay.
Because Mega Man X3 costs more than all of the other ones together.
Let's see, do they have any more cool... Oh, yeah, they finished... I think they completely finished now.
But one day I will get Mega Man X3. I will regret it, but I'll do it.
Oh, they don't have the sweet loot I can trade for.
Is there a poster out here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Ah, they're all connected by their umbilical cords.
No, they're tails.
No, I like them being umbilical cords.
Yeah, I guess they don't like that guy.
They got knives. We don't got knives. Why do they have knives that are visible?
What do you mean?
I don't know how their invisibility works.
So I don't really necessarily know exactly how it works either in terms of like what the limitations are for what they can do with it.
Isn't that log something you can shoot out of or something?
It's a teleport log.
Yeah.
So if I walk through it between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m., I can teleport to another log that's just like it on the other side of the map.
Ah, okay.
Where's the transformer station near here? Oh, it's literally right there. And that's an explosive barrel. I shouldn't interact with it. But, so I think I remember mentioning before that their society is basically sandwiched between two really fucking awful governments that don't get along very well.
Yep, I remember that.
And it's, you know, the Talls, who have a communist utopia, which is strangely not very communist and leans a little bit more towards like nationalist and ethnic purity. Like it sounds a lot more like
eugenics.
It sounds a lot more fascist than it does communist, right?
Yeah. Brave New World, where
basically
your
it's like
determined at birth.
Yeah, it's basically like all the Talls, the are all that got like the good nutrition and raising and stuff, and they got the big IQ brains and they're strong and all that. They get to live in a society where they can work on advancing technology and stuff like that. And they're not impeded by the needs of the grubby, awful, stinky short ones.
The goblinoids.
And then the short ones are basically like, I don't care what you're about. You're not very tall, which means there's a group of people who are racist against you, so join us. I was like, that sounds pretty communist to me. So I don't know. It seems a little backwards to me, but yeah. But that guy on the poster is the leader of the shorts. Basically, he's just like, there's a lot more of us than there are them, so let's just make a big-ass army and force them at gunpoint to do what we want.
Yeah, I know one of the major differences between communism, I'm not sure, but socialism and fascism. I can't remember which one's which in this example I'm going to give, but when it comes to the means of production, one of them, the government controls the means of production. That's it, period. The other one, you own the means of production. It's yours, but the government tells you what you're making.
Yeah.
I think that one's fascism.
Yeah.
And the other one's socialism. So that's a distinction right there. It's been explained to me, these things, far too many times that I just can't remember the exact explanations. But yeah, in Aldous Huxley's Brave New World, they have people that are from fucking zygote. Your destiny is determined. It's like, ooh, well, we'll deprive this one of a little bit of oxygen here. We'll give him a little bit of radiation here, and now he is one of the bottom feeders that cleans, spit off the sidewalk, and he'll love it.
Yeah.
He'll love it. In fact, he'll love it so much that he will hate the idea of having the responsibilities of somebody who was, bred, groomed, bred to, be a big IQ factory manager or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like their society, there's no risk of birth or anything like that. There's no natural births. That's not a thing. They just eliminated that entire aspect of their existence, and that's probably the most, I don't know, authoritarian, totalitarian existence I think I've ever seen in a book. Where you are brainwashed, you are genetically predisposed because they fucked with your strands.
Yeah.
From the earliest point, and it's just like, yeah, the only way to get away from this is to just not be in that country. And that's it.
But yeah, it's why my theory is that these visitors to our planet are just fucking hippies that are trying to get out of it all. So
fair enough, brother.
They just want to live in the Swiss mountainside, make weed brownies.
Can't argue with that.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got blue mushrooms.
Somebody made a weird thread on Twitter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where should I put you? I'll put you here for now, even though you're guaranteed to fall off of this.
Nah.
100%.
So they said family finally became Swiss citizens after a 4-year application process. Since I cannot be refused citizenship now, it is time to say what I really think of this country. Cheese and beer are much better in Britain. Yep, fair enough. Citizenship process. Okay, this confused me. I was like, I don't understand what you're saying here. Maybe it's because they're being honest and I just disagree with them, but I feel like I have to be missing something. Now, first things first, some bad things about Switzerland. Low tax rates and high salaries act as a brain drain on surrounding countries. This is how a poor country has become a very rich one in less than 100 years.
Yep.
How is that a bad thing?
Basically, they're saying it's unfair that they use low tax rates and high income to encourage neighboring countries' best and brightest to go to Switzerland, and therefore make other countries dumber.
Okay, I see why I misunderstood this. I don't fucking care about other countries.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're saying it's bad because they feel bad for the other countries that are losing out on their smart people because for some weird reason, even though they're probably also pretty lefty, they have no problem leaving their country to go get less tax somewhere.
Their reason for going there was explained as the answer to why am I doing this is got a boyfriend, didn't I? And he wouldn't leave his job for me, so I told him we could get geese or I'd leave. So we got geese and had a kid, and now we're staying. Alright, that sounds fine. Switzerland's neutrality is self-serving, but if no nation was neutral, no nation could host organizations like the Red Cross, and if neutrality is your thing, you cannot make exceptions, otherwise it's not neutrality. Some good things. Infrastructure. The rich use public transport, and the post bus serves even isolated communities. Houses and apartments get built as infill, not sprawl. This is a country that plans 50 years ahead across generations. Yeah.
Infill meaning you put it where you got room for it, not zone off a huge section of wildlife, cut everything down, burn all the grass away, and then, make suburbia. So,
pragmatic approach to problems, for example. Oh, I thought this was stupid. It's like this is a cultural thing about myths, okay? Like,
yeah,
stories. Like, there's a reason stories exist.
Yeah.
Pragmatic approach to problems. For example, mythical national hero is a dude who had a problem with oppression, so he shot the oppressor in the back alley with a crossbow in an alley. None of your Robin Hood-esque plot-extending scruples or kowtowing to the monarchy here. there's a purpose to just Robin Hood.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, haha, this is how you save the people. You simply steal from the rich and give to the poor. It's like, haha. And they're like, no, that's stupid. You should just shoot the people who are bad. It's like, that's not the point.
That totally never backfires.
Yeah.
It's never a question about who gets to be the one who decides who's bad and needs to be shot.
Mm-hmm.
People are amazing.
Weird things about Switzerland. Older Swiss people wear heavy clothes all spring and stare if you don't. I guess those who herded cows up the mountain dressed for a sunny morning eventually died in an afternoon snowstorm. But for a walk around the village, it's overkill. Swiss service in restaurants or shops outside cities is usually unfriendly unless you're a regular. I guess you've never been to New York.
Yeah.
They're doing you a favor by selling you their product. It's nice that they don't need the money that much, but as a newcomer, it takes some adjustment. Yeah.
Was this one always here?
Yes.
Okay.
That was you. You explained it to me in the previous stream that this is how they're trying to say that they're invisible to you.
Well, that's what I thought it meant anyway. I don't know what it means.
I'm coming in here. Don't look. Yeah, they said overall, I think Switzerland is a good example of a country that is both rich and low carbon emission, aided by abundant hydropower, and is generally both well run and incredibly democratic. We will take our responsibilities as citizens very seriously. Yeah, I just thought it was an interesting thread that they were, talking about a country I don't know a lot about.
Yeah, I mean,
100% do whatever the fuck you want to bring in, talented and intelligent people from wherever the hell.
Oh no, my country has a more competitive business model. That's unethical.
It's like, what is your alternative argument? Have a shittier country?
Yeah.
So that people don't stay and things just improve, like, very pitifully all over the world slowly.
It's awful. It's also an absolutely stupid fucking argument for somebody who changed the country they lived in. Yeah. I was like, oh, so, when somebody attracts you with a more competitive business model, you're like, that's unethical. Also, sign me the fuck up.
Their reason given was a relationship.
Fuck off.
Which, that can happen. Fair enough.
You can get replacement penis for whatever penis you're getting.
That's not really how relationships work, Ryan.
I know it's not. But most relationships don't work anymore. So there's also that. Statistically, you're going to get divorced soon anyway.
Yeah, I'm not even married and it's going to happen.
Jesus, okay. I knew you had a bad day at work, but I didn't know you had a bad day at work. Holy crap. I like how there's like 15 different signals showing up on the ping, and the one I pick is the one that despawns as soon as I start moving the cursor. Fuck you, game. How did you read my brain? I probably shouldn't have eaten anything. I could have just gone to bed hungry and gotten free yogurt.
Oh, yeah. I've just been plowing through my crime novels. I gotta find more series like this, because I spotted it, the Will Trent books. Oh, now I remember what I was going to talk about, the show. I originally saw it and was like, it was recommended to me because I like my one-man army badass, my Gray Mans, my Jack Reachers. I still think Gray Man books are my favorite series. But this was just completely different. This is just detective novels, crime, drama, characters, shifting perspectives. And I was like, great. So I've never actually just sat down and read detective novels.
Yeah, who does that?
But it took me like 2 books to double check if there is even like a TV show adaptation, despite the fact that every single one of my Audible purchases said watch the Will Trent show on ABC at the top. I just didn't see that. I don't get advertised. So then I Googled it, and I could see the casting of the characters, and was like, ooh, I don't know about this at all. Because, you know, it's like, okay, you got your main character. He's, I'm actually not sure if he's specifically Mexican, but, one of the Spanish-speaking ethnicities. I was like, yeah, okay, I can see that working. That's fine. He's in the trailer. He's got a pretty good Georgia accent. It's good. And then I look at some of the other characters, and I'm like, I wonder why they did that. So, you know, there's a character. Her name is Faith.
Okay.
Good old Southern Georgia name. And one of the big things that happened in her life is that she got pregnant at 14 years old.
Oh.
She's raised a good kid. You know, her family helped her out, and she's got a good kid, and now she's a police, you know, situation. And you know, I like Faith. She's a good character. She's fun. So I thought to myself, it's kind of weird that when you guys were making the show, you were like, this should be a black woman. It's like, what? No, never mind. Go ahead. Go for it. That's fine. She's a good act. If she's a good actor, she's a good actor, you know? It's fine. Go for it.
Yeah.
Maybe you're saying something, maybe you're not saying something. I don't know. I didn't say it. I'm reading the books. Was not my call. But that's fine. And then I saw that there was another character who was also cast as a black woman, and I was like, okay, so the main character's boss, who is an absolute fucking Machiavellian, hides shit from the main character, shits on him all the time, politicking wench. You're like, let's make her black. It's like, guys.
What's the problem?
You know, there's no problem. It's just interesting choices. But yeah, hey.
Thanks for sprinkling extra drives on the ground.
Maybe you just dropped these earlier.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I bet there's going to be some on the roof, too.
But yeah, I finally watched the trailer for it. For the Will Trent show. I don't want to watch that show.
Okay.
It is completely different.
Did you leave any on the ceiling? No. Okay.
Maybe one day I'll decide to watch it. It's got a third season coming, so it's clearly doing all right, and most people have given it positive feedback, admitting that it's like night and day with the books, but you know, it's still is good. And it's like, all right, maybe I'll consider it at some point. But it is difficult for me to do that, because especially if I really appreciate the original source, you know.
Okay.
Especially the main character, who is, you know, his whole thing is he's fucking... Oh, yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Good point.
Well, all right.
His whole thing is that he's dyslexic, came up in orphan care. It's very socially fucking weird because of, you know, his condition and how he has to be around people to make sure they don't know he's dyslexic. You know, hide it. Not great in relationships. His closest childhood friend is a you know, who is also in state care, is an absolute horrid bitch. And, you know, but, you know, he grew up with her, so it's kind of hard to just be like,
stop it.
Yeah, and she'll never fucking leave. She'll always be around until she dies. Right. You know, they kind of...
What did you do? Okay, you left me shrimp.
And then in the show, they're just like, nah, Will Trent's a cool guy. He's a smooth operator. I'm just like, I'm out. At least they got the dog. They got Betty, the Chihuahua, in the show. I'm glad for that.
I don't like Chihuahuas.
But would you pet one?
It depends.
A dog's a dog.
Nah.
Go back to the left there for a second. Look to the right.
Oh yeah, this?
Yeah.
That's there from day one.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
I think something happens if you wash it off, but I haven't tried it. It might not be possible to wash off.
I do have one Chihuahua at my workplace who is just a dead silent little old man. Like, white and brown fur. He gets carried out. He looks like he's just took 3 Valium and he's okay. But then, you know, they come back in and he's just trotting along.
Alright.
Dead silent. He don't make no noise.
Good.
But my favorite dogs are the ones that sound like old men when they bark. Oh!
What an oddly specific preference.
Yeah. I love their barks. They sound funny. Like, ow! Ow!
I have a job for you. My job.
Yeah. I have my job for you.
Move.
You're going to become Jobber with the hard R.
Can't believe you would bring the hard R word into the stream like that.
Sorry, I should say Jabba.
Yeah. Alright, now you can be back here again.
Why don't you just put it on the corner there? But nope. On the, okay, yeah, that works too.
I mean, I don't want it in front of the drives.
I'm gonna put it on the right of the drives.
Oh.
That tiny little spot right there.
Yeah, it's gonna fall off.
Why do you keep saying it's gonna fall off? Nothing.
Chris, it's from experience, alright?
Is it from it turning?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's not a circular model, so the
Oh,
arms stick out and it makes it bump into the wall and then...
it'll be fine.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so today's day 22. Yeah.
So was that the only rigging that we were doing? Because you also got some files.
Yeah, I need a 3D printer to do the rest.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that there was printing situation going on there.
Yeah, 3D printer costs 1,000 points, so it's going to be a little bit, but we'll try and get it as quickly as possible.
Oh, next report goes out. A bag of garbage after that.
There's not really much trash left to bag.
Wood chipper.
It's
not a lot.
It would make a little money, but it would also take almost all day and wouldn't really be worth it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really in a time crunch for anything, so it'd probably be better to just run around and get tired and then go to bed so that the day goes by faster and then just do the next day's job.
You did say more stuff would be happening after this point.
Yeah. The next several days are going to be, well, not exactly exciting stuff, but there will be at least a good amount of events.
Okay. That's good to know.
Oh, my sponge. Let's put that in the water where it belongs. Now, I want to go grab the, I'm going to try washing off that skull reindeer thing.
Start washing it off?
Yeah.
Maybe start some shit. A gang war.
Oh, it doesn't wash off.
Oh, that's what happens.
Wow.
You said something would happen. And that's what happened.
Yep. Nothing.
It became... No, something happened.
What happened?
It became indestructible.
Oh, my mushrooms are growing.
Yes.
Oh, wow. You snuck up on me. Good job. All right. Dr. Bao, give me my company credit since you don't actually give me a paycheck.
Nope.
Although the conversion rate on the company credit is pretty damn good because some of the stuff you can buy would be very expensive to have shipped to a remote location in the Swiss mountainside, but it's very reasonable price-wise.
Imagine doing some fucking Switzerland Craigslist reselling.
Yeah. Yeah, just use the drone and you're good. So,
use the drone. I don't know about that. Maybe meet him at the gate.
So, there is one collectible that we're not doing on stream because
we got the purpley one.
I think even if we dedicated every remaining second of stream time for the rest of like the next couple of months to doing it, I don't think we would actually pull it off. You need a metal detector, and you know, whenever you find a signal with the metal detector, you track it down until the light changes white and it beeps really fast. Then you dig.
Yup.
And then the game checks a loot result off of a table, and the table is weighted based off of increments of 100 attempts. So every time you dig up something, your weight on the loot table goes up very slightly. Up until you get to 100, in which case you'll have the maximum possible weight in favor of your roll, and then it'll reset back to 0 and you have to do another 100 digs.
Okay.
There is an item you can get when you dig up stuff. It is a gold bar. You can sell the gold bar for a lot of money.
Okay.
Or you can stare at it for a real live hour, and it will turn into the golden Argemia plushie. The gold bar has a raw drop chance of about 1 in 85,000. And because of the weighted system, on your 100th dig, you have about a 1% chance of getting it. So every 100 digs, it's about 1%. Not a great drop rate.
So from 0 to 100, that's exactly what it was. Well, not exactly, but that's essentially what it was for getting that one heart piece in Link to the Past when you had to dig up the holes.
Yeah.
Because the best chance for you to get the heart piece was to dig as many holes as possible. Not dig in specific spots, but just dig as many.
Yep.
That was it.
Yeah. The metal detecting has a few other benefits. There are some specific things you can dig up that are fun. There is a gigantic marble cube you can get. What purpose does it have? It's big. That's it. It's just a big, heavy marble cube. You can have it.
Love that.
There's also the basalt pillars, which can ruin your save. Basically, it's a rock that grows taller, and then once it reaches a certain height, it makes copies of itself in its vicinity, and they're like hexagon shapes, so they kind of like interlock. And then those will also grow and then eventually copy themselves. That's infinite. There's no cap to it. So eventually it will cover the entire game and crash your save file.
What is it, like the Seeds of Rome?
I have no idea exactly what it's supposed to be.
What a strange thing.
Yeah, it's just you can find it and it just ruins your game. You can counter it by breaking it immediately, but if you let it grow for too long, it will self-replicate faster than you can destroy them. And yeah, then you're just screwed. What are some other things? There's the one Argemia, which I already dug up because I just looked at the coordinates and not doing metal detecting for that. There is a box full of level 3 drives.
Oh.
And they're all unique signatures. And the first 7 drives in the box are just like scary noises and like the sounds of like a group exploring the bunker out front here. The last picture is a staticky image of a big set of nasty looking fucking teeth. Right?
Okay.
Someone figured out where the picture came from. It was Shrek scaring those villagers that showed up at his house in the first movie.
That's great. I love that.
So Shrek is canon.
Okay.
Not really, but...
No, the picture came from space, so...
Well, no, it came from a box in the ground. We don't actually know where the drives...
And what do those drives hook into and used for?
Multiple things.
Looking at the ground?
I mean... They could have used it for like a tape recorder or something, or a camera. I don't know, man.
Look, this thing reads stuff, all right? I know what I'm about. Oh, how come you didn't take their other poster?
I didn't have any money to give them, and by money I mean shrimp.
Yeah.
And
also, you're only $80 away from your printer.
Oh yeah. I should sell my item box then. It's got a bunch of shit in it.
Did you pick up all that garbage from the Hell Portal site, or?
I didn't, but it's all the way out there. I'm not going to go get it right now. Actually, this is not that much stuff. I should... What else can I pick up nearby that might be worth some money? Is the suitcase full of bones still over here?
I think so.
That might be good. Oh, there's still some trash here, too. Oh, it just has... I left everything... I took everything out but the skull.
Yep.
And now I don't need a skull. Unless I want to go get the rock.
I'm not asking what that is.
The hell rock. We saw it. Is that black colored rock from the hell portal?
I was not asking because you called it a Harok. Which is, you know, I get it. I agree. It's stupid, and I hate you.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Why are there just fucking stones out here for no reason?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of stones that spawn out here at the beginning. I just kind of pushed them out of the way the first time I came through here to loot, because they take up a lot of space, and they're not really worth anything, so... Although I guess I probably could sell some rocks. They're not worth 0, and I'm kind of running out of trash to pick up.
Yeah. They might take up a little extra...
the branch.
Volume or whatever. Can't remember which of these actually... Yeah, it's a volume, not weight, that matters. Ooh, rocks are big volume. Okay. Ugh. Shrimps pack.
Oh, that's mine. I'm keeping that. Yeah, there's a lot of space left in that item box. I'm just going to grab some rocks. These are worth nothing.
That's proven.
Yeah, they're worth literally 0. They won't pay you anything for it.
Huh. Are people finally figuring out the value of each item?
A lot of it's been known. There's just no good way to get information about it other than to just hang out in the Discord and ask, and then some turbo nerd will give you an answer. So.
Ah, okay. I figured. Yeah, I was gonna say somebody out there has gotta have just. Here's one item.
Yeah. Like the guy that runs the wiki is in there a lot, and you can ask him. Which, you know, maybe he should just be updating the wiki, but who am I to judge? You know, he's not getting paid for it.
Yeah, I mean, I have my moments where, you know, I should update my games sheet. I should update my streams. Though I have been on top of it this month. When it comes to the game streams, I'm putting each game title in, you know, the time frame in the streams, setting chapters.
Yeah.
And then marking them off on my spreadsheet. My spreadsheet doesn't calculate anymore, though. Fucking pisses me off.
Do I... Oh, there's crap in... Oh my god, there's plenty of crap in here. Let's get some crap.
That was your crap box. Not that I remembered that, but I remembered that happened.
That I had a crap box.
Yeah. What? Why is it... Oh, it's not exceeding the volume yet.
Nope.
It actually makes a lot of sense that the weight doesn't matter, it's the volume.
I think it would matter a lot considering that quadcopter drone has to be able to pick it up.
It can pick up anything.
I mean, that's true because yeah, it's true, but
I don't hear the drone.
It's too far away still.
Oh.
Yeah, you won't hear it till it gets closer.
Oh. Did you actually hit the button on the panel?
I'm pretty sure I did. Oh. Yeah, I hear it. Hey, there it is.
Oh, wow. Damn, she fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like bags in, or rather containers in D&D. There is a weight limit on those containers, but typically you just have a limit on the opening and the inside dimensions. Because like even a bag of holding, it's like it'll hold up to a certain amount, but it's got a certain amount of length, width, and depth inside, or a portable hole, such and so forth.
Ugh, keep getting tempted to make coffee when I can piss.
And you're also trying to... I guess you don't need to...
Put a fucking that soda can was not here. Oh, there's a piece of shit here, too.
Yeah, one. Oh. There you go. You got enough?
Did I die? Please get up, Cal. Oh my god, I fucking died!
So, what did we lose in that?
I just have to reload the save, so I guess we'll find out.
I know that.
I don't know what we lost.
It's just before we picked up all of the stuff.
You sure?
$923. Doll is sitting on the corner by the drive. There might be one drive that you didn't complete and file away, but I think that's it.
Oh, yeah. No, we can still grab the signal. Well, at least I don't have to run outside and grab trash because I have a thing of trash right next to my trash.
That's true. Also, we hit a new major story point in Fate Grand Order.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's right. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to try out the new banner. See if I can get this new alternate James Moriarty.
Okay.
I think it's James Moriarty. Sherlock Holmes, James.
Yeah.
But there's another character that they had. Well, they got Charlemagne in there too. I tried to get him, but that didn't work out.
It's always Moriarty and never Lessiarty.
We should expect Moriarty from ourselves. But they also, I've already seen this character on the wiki, so I knew that they were coming eventually. But I was like, hey, it's finally time. We got Don Quixote.
Oh.
That's right. Let me show you. Let me show you Don Quixote. There he is.
Oh my god.
There he is, Ryan. There he is.
With his donkey wife.
That's right. That's his fucking horse.
Well.
Yep.
It's a lucky man.
Yep.
Most people don't get a horse like that.
Nope. White women have their dogs, and Don Quixote has his horse.
That went a direction.
Look, I did not invent the joke about white women and dogs. They did that to themselves. Yeah. I ended up picking him up. He's just a 4-star, not super impressive. Didn't really care. But I've always loved FGO's remarkable portrayals of you know, mythological, fictional, and historical people, characters, yada yada.
Make it horny.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Pretty much all the time.
A lot of the time.
I've never seen it not horny.
The first Hassan. Nothing horny about that. He just looks cool as hell.
It's just horny for a different target audience, Chris.
Maybe? I guess I can see it. I just think he looks cool as hell.
You might be right.
Then he looks like that. Then he looks like that.
No, you might be wrong.
No, I think he's just a cool fucking guy. Oh, let's see what I got. There you go. Most American grocery store aisle.
Get your pizza, potatoes, guns, Bibles, and sweatpants.
You missed a bug.
That feels fake.
You missed a bug.
A bug?
Yeah, left to the right. It was crawling. And now it's gone.
I think it was a firefly clipping through the house.
I think you're right. Forgetting about them.
All right. Well, it's going to be interesting using this 3D printer.
Okay.
Oh, no, I know what to do. I was thinking it's really big, and I don't have the gravity gun to move it, so moving it was going to be a pain, but I actually do have a way that I can get it.
You don't have the money yet?
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to arrive.
There you go.
Now I'm poor.
I thought this was funny, because I was like, yeah, fair enough.
My life is like this. I get it.
Yep. Oh yeah, I just thought this was cool. I think it's
Okay, it's like an M.2 thing.
yeah.
That looks like a fantastic way to break the pins off of your M.2 drives.
Yep.
Oh, I want to say this new motherboard that I got.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever designed the mounting system for the M.2 drives is actually like the greatest engineering genius that has ever graced humankind.
Okay.
So I had two motherboards before this, and both of them had the same problem where you would get this tiny little screw, and it would act as a retaining pin for the drive. So you would put the drive in, and then you would screw down this little tiny screw, and it would hold the drive down, and it would keep it from sliding out of the socket, right?
Okay.
And then, yeah, it should be good. Just need to wait for it to break. But,
It's that big?
it's pretty big. But, the problem is that the screw's so tiny that it's too fragile, and it kept snapping or getting stuck in the socket or something like that. So, like, either the socket would break or the screw would break or you know, something, and then the drive would just be flopping around in the motherboard, and, like, I would just have to leave it like that. There's no way around it.
Right.
Yeah. This one is a work of engineering genius. It just has a little revolving pin in it, so there's no screwing, and you just turn it to the one side, and the face of this rotating pin has no side here, so you can put the drive down, and then you just turn it the other way, and then it's holding it down, because the other side has like a flap that sticks out that would then hold it in place. So no tools needed or anything, is perfect.
That feels like those those weird screws that they use for furniture, where it's just like this one big spiral thing that hooks, and then that's it.
Yeah, that's kind of what it be.
Okay, so you printed a little hex thing.
Yeah, so what I actually need is to print hex 1. But the problem is it's too big.
Okay.
So what I do is I print hex 0.
Okay.
And now I need to go into the game files. So I don't know if you want to hide the screen.
There you go.
So we're going to open up Explorer. And we're going to go to Meshes. And we are going to take hex 0, and it's going to become hex 2 for now.
Okay.
And then we're going to rename this, and now this is going to be hex 0.
Does it need the space?
Probably yes, but I can't read it, so... Is it a space or an underscore?
Space. It's just that you didn't have a space there at all, so. All right. Good.
And then...
Okay. We're back.
And then pretty sure I need to save and reload. So I'm going to save.
What is the goal with what we're doing right now?
Well, I'll show you once this is in place.
Ah, oh!
Yeah.
It is you will see, Chris. God damn. Okay.
And then let's go ahead and move this like... that should be good. That should be good. Okay, I need a little bit more space. This way. Alright, so in order to get white argemia, you need one of each of the 6 dolls. And you have to place them in a perfect hexagon that is exactly 5 meters in diameter.
And that's the only purpose that the shape serves.
Yep. Is so that I can measure exactly a 5-meter diameter hexagon that is perfectly symmetrical on all axes.
Christ. And you can't set them on top of it?
Well, no, because then it wouldn't be 5 meters.
I see. Well, no, I mean like at those corners. But I see,
No.
I get it.
No, the tolerance is very low, so that you specifically need some sort of guide in order to figure out. You can actually use the digital map and like maybe very small props like a pencil or something to mark the positions. But then you have to do the math.
Yeah.
So you have to mathematically figure out the location of each of the vertices.
Yeah, this still qualifies as both bullshit and, for once, literally obtuse.
Yeah,
it is mathematically fucking obtuse.
Well, actually, none of these angles are obtuse.
They are.
No, because none of them are greater than 90 degrees.
I know that.
Why?
You bumped it.
Did a mushroom grow under the platform?
I would love it if that's what happened. Or you
I think a mushroom grew under the platform.
Whoa! Life is good.
Oh. Get out. Oh my god.
I love how you can pick it up like that.
This is stupid.
It's alright, Ryan.
No. Fuck you. Oh, I bet one of these got launched into orbit and it's not possible to find it anymore. Something stupid like that.
5. What happened to your printer?
It's over there.
Oh.
Oh god, where's the last one?
Well, look around a bit. Okay. So you picked up 5, and you were placing your 6th, so... I mean, is it possible that they are just in your inventory? Yeah.
I had 5.
That's weird. You weren't even ready to place the 7th where you were. And
there aren't 7. There's only 6.
That makes sense.
Oh god.
I mean, you did just reload.
Reload save.
Yeah.
It's the only way, and I hope to god that it did not auto-save.
It doesn't look like it. Looks like you're right there ready for it to be big. Yep. You're good.
Alright. I would really appreciate it if funny mushroom didn't happen again.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna put the
I mean, if it does, this time we'll just pick up the... We'll pick up the goils.
Oh, jeez.
Pick them up first.
Mushroom, don't you fucking dare. I can't believe that happened.
It feels markedly believable.
It's very in flavor for this game.
Yes.
All right.
I like how this is also how this is probably the easiest way that somebody came up with to accomplish this.
Yeah.
Love that. I love that part, that aspect, that concept. Did you succeed? Jesus Christ.
All right.
Good Lord.
There we go. Now we have white and black.
You gotta put her on the left side of the drive case.
Well.
Oh.
I don't need a stand for that one.
Okay.
It flies.
Alright then.
Okay, I need my crowbar so I can destroy the giant hexagon outside. It's a little bit of an eyesore.
Are you gonna get any plastic trash from it?
No, because it doesn't cost anything to print anything.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
That's a nice idea for now.
what a lovely sound.
Do you have to hit it in the center? Or just...
No, it just takes a lot of hits.
Ah.
It has a pretty good amount of hit points so that it can't just be, like, destroyed by a random event or something. You have to very intentionally kill it.
I'll show Ryan some funny things. I thought this was good.
A scholastic book fair, but a party for adults where we have a few drinks and relive our youth by buying books and posters and all the awesome school supplies. But when the night's over, we all leave our purchases behind and they get sent to kids who need them.
That's good.
That is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I like that idea. This is just funny. I had this pop up originally and I didn't watch it because I was like, oh, I see.
Oh, there we go.
I see what's going to go on here, but I didn't. We ask men to read other men's deepest secrets. But they're illiterate. Wait.
Okay.
That's it. It's a funny bit. All right, what are we making now? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Why not, right? Also, I love that this is, like, programmed to work this way. Like, it actually draws out
yeah.
the...
Yeah, it's cool. Everyone should have a cause.
Red onions are clearly purple.
Can't...
Okay, man.
I can't fight you on that. Oh, yeah. All right. So, you ever been around people who basically had to, like, do the work of the parents when they were coming up?
Yeah.
Okay. The funny article. You know.
Do parentified children really have it so bad?
And then this person, it's what they tweeted it out as.
Did my mom write this?
I just thought that was good. Ah, yes. This was just a funny animation. Of course, we have to have Femcell.
It's Dr. Kell. The player character.
I don't buy it.
Alright.
Looks like Femcell girl.
Yeah, he does look pretty effeminate. You know what? I can get the drone in here. I'll show you what I look like. That's the only other use this stupid thing has.
I know what Dr. Kell looks like.
Do you?
Yeah. That thing over there. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Yep. It's over here. It's over here. There. That guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That's what Dr. Kell
You
looks
made
like.
a valid point.
That's what Dr. Kell will always look like forever.
There are people who agree with you.
Or it'll look like a very gross humanoid looking Amogus creature. Because it, you know, you stand like a potato with arms. I did not actually realize that you have a character model.
Yeah. It's a little hard. I hate the drone controls, man. They really gotta put some WASD into this.
I actually thought you said laws for a second.
Oh, alright. This doesn't have a light. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, there he is.
Neat.
Oh, I can jump up and down with no animation.
That's right. Perfect.
Get the fuck out of here.
Here you go, Ryan.
What, is that like a gang sign or something? Malevolent Shrine.
The old domain expansion meme.
Figured it out yet. Domain expansion. Swamp of surrender.
You gotta watch him do his thing, Ryan.
Jesus.
Just the hit with the banjo is so good. It's very satisfying. Ah. The Jimono.
Oh. Why? Who?
I love it. Ah, yeah. Should I cop these? Should I cop? And it's the Seaman Stepper. The fuck? Like, please don't piss me off. It's literally just shoes with hot glue on them.
Is that a thing that's like on purpose?
Yeah.
Why?
Fashion.
What fashion?
Fashion.
What, somebody saw a homeless man who just blew 6 dudes behind the 7-Eleven and thought, man, he's looking good.
I don't know, man. I seen the trash bags. Oh yeah, the black-nosed shark is not known to pose a danger to humans. So he looks like he's on the verge of sobbing. It's funny.
Well, yeah, he's probably afraid for its life.
Yeah.
Probably actually is on the verge of sobbing.
Every French beach town has a little cafe called, like, Le Nautilus. And every American beach town has a little cafe called Scratchy Dick's Big Slut Crab Fuck Shack. And sure enough, people provided examples. Krabby Dick's, Delaware, yep. It's correct. What is this? The original Sack Lunch Testicle Festival.
Jesus.
The legendary Big Dicks halfway in.
Oh my god.
Is real.
It's not that I doubt that it's real. I'm just without the ability to appropriately react.
It's been a while since I've seen this hat. Love it.
whole day I'm fucking busy, only get few money.
Yep. Oh, yeah. No piece of comedy is as funny as your friend accidentally saying a word a little bit wrong.
That's right.
I'll never forget the grink.
The grink?
Yeah. I'm gonna bet somebody's gonna do it in here. Or the gronk or whatever.
Is the grink something I said?
No, it's a thing I showed you before.
I should have said the grink.
It's true.
It should have been me that came up with it.
It should have been me! No!
It was ours, damn it!
There it is. Yeah, me telling my story of how I survived a plane crash and lived on a deserted island for a year. It was crazy. Friend who once got a text from me where I accidentally called the Grinch the Grink. Was the Grink there? That's it.
Good.
Yep, that's real. That's exactly what that's like. Oh yeah. Texas NRA is a vibe.
Hell yeah.
Funny.
What a fucking power move to have a truck covered in monitors like that and then just drive around with ATF is gay on it.
Freedom of speech.
Hell yes.
I feel like I'd seen this game before, but it's funny.
What?
You control a mouth.
What? I hate that.
I love
Stop that right now. I can't believe somebody did that.
I feel like I read this before, but I was glad to see it again. Teachers of Reddit, what's the funniest thing you've heard a student say that you unfortunately had to punish them for? I had recess duty a few years ago. A kindergarten girl came running over with another girl right after her and said, "She called me the B word." When I asked the second student if she called the first student the B word, she turned to the first one and said, "Motherfucker doesn't start with a B." Managed to turn my laugh into a cough, but yeah, no more recess for her that day.
Oh my god.
It's great. Ah, yes. Okay. So this is a new trend thing that happened. There's a genre of phrases that sound like they're from the Bible or like Paradise Lost, but really, really aren't. There are cathedrals everywhere for those with eyes to see them, which is Jordan Peterson talking about a bottle of Evian water. That's where that came from. And so he was like, what are some that you people have seen on the internet? Here's a good one.
Remember that you can't save everyone? Remember that you have to try?
Yep. Just a reaction on the internet. But it sounds like something that would have been like from a, I don't know.
That doesn't sound biblical to me at all.
No, I wasn't going to say biblical. I was going to say an old mythological story or something like that. Or at least something of that caliber. A poet, at least. A writer. Not fucking Tumblr.
That's so weird to me though, because it's just like, okay, well now you've broadened the what it sounds like has been said to it could have been literally anyone in the past, but that broadens it to the point where it could have been anyone in the future too. Like it's not like Tumblr's exclusive to cavemen. Like people could say profound things anywhere.
Yeah, I accept that, but I expect statements that sound, well thought out, or at least, introspective or relatively deep to come from an author or a poet or, you know, something like that. I wouldn't expect a random thing on the internet to say something that could be, you know, it's like, oh, that's profound. That's like 1% of the time.
I don't know.
But there's a bunch of people that posted their favorites that they've found over the years.
Yeah.
Oh. Hold on a second. Ghost of Tsushima is a ridiculous game. You pick up your sword and the guy goes, ah, my uncle's blade. And then it flashes back to a tutorial underneath a bleeding tree. And he says, Jin, remember the code of samurai. You can either light attack or heavy attack.
Good.
It's true. Oh, yeah, I thought this one was entertaining. So, my body may be a temple, but I am the god to whom it is devoted. Do not presume to tell me how I may decorate my altar. And they're just like, yeah, that's basically just a way of saying I can dress however I want. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That is a great way to say I don't value anything in the universe more than myself, and therefore I'm going to do what I want.
Huge fan of when my speech patterns rub off on people. Enjoy when that happens. Never mind, my grandma just said skill issue. You grow a beautiful tree and then balk at its fruits.
That's like me and the knowers.
Mm-hmm. The knowers.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if this was real. I wouldn't be surprised.
What the hell? That probably is real. It's probably a scam post from Amazon, because, like, you could charge whatever you want for shipping if you're a private seller.
Ah.
But, like, they might have the... Yeah. I think you can do that.
I think you ultimately become whoever could have saved you at that time. No one did. Yeah. I like that.
I have to think about that more. Oh, right. I don't have an actual item box anymore to throw my shit in.
What was this?
Oh, are these grown yet? I can't tell if these are done. I'm going to give them another day, but they look like they're almost done.
Wouldn't you be able to interact with the mushrooms specifically? Because I just saw the pots being selectable.
I suppose that might be the case, but... Interesting.
This is one I've seen. I've seen this one before, and I liked it.
What?
You know, they quoted it with too much love, and it's just a little stuffed animal that got, you know, a lot of attention over many years, as stuffed animals do. They said it's just the right amount. To be loved is to be changed. Yeah, it's correct.
All right, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The line, your worst sin is that you've betrayed and destroyed yourself for nothing, is so raw you'd think it's from a Destiel fanfic or even Natalia, but it's actually from Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment. It's like, yeah.
I mean...
I don't know why they would think it's from those other things. I don't know what the fuck that was about. I guess that's youth brain.
Yeah. Go fix that.
I like this one.
What?
Why do you people feel profound thought has to come from high places? The gutter looks at the stars too.
That's literally what my point was about this entire sequence of things that happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like even a gutter spawned homunculus can fucking say a thing that's cool every now and then.
Yeah. I
wish this wouldn't take itself apart all the time. Like, it should just despawn, and then a completed version that's not in pieces should take its place.
Hmm. But yeah, no. I agree with that. It's just I don't expect it from random sections of the internet, so it's... You know, it's interesting to me. That's all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nah.
That's pretty funny.
It is. It is. We should staple it to the ground.
It'd be funny if it started puking.
Yeah. This is a funny video. Ah, shit.
What'd you do?
I made a little out edit video. Here we go.
No. No.
It's good.
Can you live above the coffee? That'll be funny.
Yeah. Every time you pick up the coffee bag, it'll get knocked out of there.
Well, I wanted it to be like next to the coffee, but it's oh right, because the
wall. Because of the wall.
All right, well, I guess you live up there now.
That's fine.
Unless I use the hook. Hey, snap back to reality. That which does not obey gravity.
Arm is out of battery.
There we go. That's fine.
Would you want to go to? Would you want to gamble in this casino, Ryan?
What the heck?
Which hole is he gonna go in?
Oh.
It takes a little bit. Oh! He picked one. It's good.
All right.
Yep. It's just a...
That's pretty creative.
Yep. Just a roulette table with a...
I probably would not gamble there, though, because I don't know what they trained that creature to do.
Yeah. A company in Japan gives employees who don't smoke an extra 6 vacation days every year to make up for cigarette breaks. The company found the new policy gave a lot of employees the push to finally quit smoking. Don't know if it's real, but I think it's funny.
Probably be pretty effective.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Kill, why are you already fucking winded as shit and it's only 4 p.m.? You don't even have to go get hash codes anymore.
So, somebody posted this fucking VR game again, which I'm glad for.
Oh, the potion making one?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah. Somebody just made a thread of him.
You think he would learn to just not be so sassy? It's not paying dividends for him. Good.
It's the same thing as what you asked before.
It's just
Ingredients go in the pot. Anything else does not. The pot is not intended as the child's plaything.
just made a bunch of crossbows or something. I don't know. It's great. Yeah.
Potion of shoot that motherfucker.
Yep. Wasn't there? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Overheard one half of conversation. I should get this Chinese tattoo removed. It's my ex-wife's name. Yes, she was Chinese. No, she is still Chinese. She's just not my wife anymore.
I'm glad they cleared that up. This hole is not for everyone.
Yeah, put that on a pair of booty shorts. Ah, yes. I just thought this was... It's not a nice thing, but just funny. Alright, see ya.
Wow.
That fence is coming down.
Well, that person's day will get more interesting as time goes on.
None of my roommates know that I'm running our entire home network on Minion Bob. Look at it. He's a router.
You can actually get a minion router?
Yeah. But don't. 5 days later, we got hacked.
Gotta take it seriously, man. The hackers, they'll get your minions.
Mm-hmm. I gotta change my batteries.
Hopefully the minion deleted his browser history.
Yeah.
No, I don't want that. Scan something else.
Goodness. Ugh. I thought that one was funny. I hope they actually had this conversation.
Bro is out of names after this.
Yep.
That's too dumb. I love it though.
Yep.
But at the same time, like,
It's bordering on like, you do that again, someone hits you, I'm joining him.
you and I are about to come to blows in a minute. Oh my god. Tiny.
If you eat 15,000 calories in a day, you get $1 billion. How do you get it done? I guess I can cut back a little if it means being a billionaire.
Wow.
Good. Ah, yes. Something stupid.
The old lemon face thing is never going away.
Ah, yes. I need someone to cast Richard Brake as a super nice guy character who is kind and funny.
Damn. Oh yeah, the weird drawing.
Looks like a skyline.
I don't know.
A little bit. vaguely remember watching this. Everyone's depression meal for the past 3 years. They're just making some pasta, but then something else happens. Oh, yeah. Yeah! Hardtack!
Fuck.
It's just a funny pirate meme shit.
Oh my god, can I please have the signal?
Maybe one day.
I have a mouth now. Wow, this shit mad hurts. Allied Master Computer is an asshole.
Yep. There you go. Right down. Well, I guess I didn't find too many of those quotes that I enjoyed. But I did see a lot of them. Oh, yeah. Thought this was funny. Not this one. That guy's gonna shoot me. Help. Wavy, boneless. I'll distract him. I liked this. The nobodies in Kingdom Hearts 2. Look at him go!
Oh.
He really is! Look at it!
Oh, jeez.
That's legitimately the nobodies in Kingdom...
That's a noodle man.
Yeah!
I don't want that signal either. Come on, give me something fun. Nope, you've heard that one.
Oh, yeah. I will face God and walk backwards into hell. That was just a random guy on Twitter who said that. Oh, yeah. Do you think God stays in heaven because he, too, lives in fear of what he has created? From the movie Spy Kids. That's a very well-known one.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. This tweet about the Guitar Center logo change. When they burned the Library of Alexandria, the crowd cheered in horrible joy. They understood that there was something older than wisdom, and it was fire, and something truer than words, and it was ashes.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little dramatic.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Charles Manson. Look down at me and you see a fool. Look up at me and you see a god. Look straight at me and you see yourself. Neat words.
It's an interesting colored planet. We'll scan that.
I love the color of a dirt planet.
Maybe we'll hear a worm tell us about the spice.
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. Darkness without light is an abyss. Light without darkness is blinding. You cannot have a coin with one side. A fucking Tumblr discourse post about Oreos. Yep, I remember that. Yeah, it's been interesting seeing what people have remembered seeing over the years. I remember I bookmarked some things. What were they? Oh, I bookmarked exactly that.
Oh, good job.
But why did I... Oh, right. The Warhammer 40k discourse that I have really not been following. Sorry, I bumped the mic. There was a... Okay, let's see here. There's nothing within the lore of 40k that would justify the existence of the Imperium on the basis of the fact that the Imperium is inherently genocidal. In the wise words of the best Star Trek character, nothing justifies genocide. Oh, okay.
Huh?
I mean, if it's fiction, you can put that in there. That's fine. This person said, in order for Star Trek to make sense, you need to posit that World War III ended with basically all survival instincts genetically edited out, and Berkeley literalism imposed on a totalitarian biological basis. Yeah. I remember bookmarking this because I thought it was interesting, but I don't 100%.
So what's their argument?
This person saying that there's nothing within the lore of 40k that would justify the existence of the Imperium on the basis of the fact that the Imperium is inherently genocidal.
Okay, weird.
What does that mean? That their existence is not justified by the fact that they are genocidal? Or that they're... I don't know. I'm not sure what they're...
You're saying that because it's genocidal, there's no reason for it to exist. There's no moral reason for it to defend itself.
Sounds like a moot point then.
Yeah, because if you know anything about 40k lore, everyone has done terrible things to deserve what has happened to them.
Mm-hmm.
The closest thing to good people in the 40k universe is probably the Tau. And, they still have an extremely classist system that's, treated people who have never done anything bad to them like dirt.
Mm-hmm.
As their society is basically like, yeah, everyone has to do stuff for the greater good. If the best good we can get out of you is a pack mule, that's what you're going to be.
That's kind of like Starship Troopers. They would not say no to anybody.
Yeah.
They discourage absolutely everybody from it.
Yeah.
They say, none of you should do this. You can't do it. You won't do it. The only way for you to be disqualified from the military and Starship Troopers is if you don't understand the oath. That's it.
Yeah.
So if you are deaf, blind, mentally unfortuitous,
yep,
crippled in a wheelchair, they will find a job for you. And it will probably be a miserable job. All of the jobs are miserable. But you stick it out for 2 years, you can hop out.
Yep.
If you want to. But, yeah.
Well, yeah, like, it's kind of similar with the Tau. It's basically like, we'll give you a whole bunch of stuff that'll make your life a lot better than it was before you were part of our alliance.
Mm.
But once we give it to you, you can't quit. And what you do with your life is not really up to you anymore. Because we're not going to upgrade your life to something you couldn't even imagine before you met us, and then let you do something as frivolous as, like, try to reinvent a wheel we invented 50,000 years ago. So, it's like, you want to do art or whatever? Fine. Prove to me that your culture has advanced to the point where you can make art that I would be interested in seeing. And if you can't do it, you're not going to be an artist. You're going to be a wagon pusher or something.
Yeah.
Like, you better start doing good on your aptitude test, because the only way you're going to school is if you can prove that you can do math that's worth the time to have you do. So, and that's the nicest people in the universe.
Yep.
They're generally pretty cool guys. They'll make peace with anybody who can form a language and not attempt to kill somebody on sight as soon as they see them.
Those were the ones that showed up in Fire Warrior, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember that.
And like they got some good stuff. Like you come from a prodigious, well-to-do family or something like that. That's got like a warrior background or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But you're really good at math. No, you're not dying on the front lines just because you want to uphold your family's honor and be respected by your dad or whatever.
Yeah.
You're going to be a mathematician. It's like president's son turns out to be really fit. Guess what? It's off to boot camp, and we're not discussing it. So, on one hand, it's kind of okay. There's no classism really, but there is a very hard caste system that everyone has to adhere to. Because you're not allowed to waste your life, at least as far as the state is concerned.
Yeah.
Okay, another boring segment. Time for bed.
Having an indoor cat is so weird. I want to have an apex predator as a pet. Oh, are you getting yogurted?
Yeah. I was kind of running low on food, so I figured I'll just save food.
What, you knew they were going to do this?
Yeah, there's no limit on it. Every time, if you go to bed hungry, they'll come feed you.
Huh. Yeah. I want to have an apex predator as a pet, but I want it to keep it in a prison. Apex predator. LMFAO. What's the natural predator of the house cat? The Honda Civic.
Damn.
That's good. But knows how stiff.
Oh, damn, I got a nightmare in my sleep while I was eating yogurt.
You're running from the yogurt.
I actually really struggle with this dream because I always have trouble figuring out what the dream was. And then, like, by the time I realize, oh, I need to turn around and sprint, I've wasted too much time. Oh, yeah. Free food. Free food. Free
Damn.
food.
That's a lot.
Yeah, oh, my God. It actually was 4 unopened containers of yogurt.
Yeah.
What were they feeding me then?
Yogurt?
The containers aren't open.
It was probably yogurt.
Yeah, it probably was yogurt.
Super yogurt.
Oh, and then they sprinkled a bunch of food all over my house as well. That's very nice of them.
Well, you have been getting a weirdly large amount of reputation.
Yeah, I actually don't understand what's going on there. I keep getting a bunch of rep for no reason at all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I definitely don't need to keep the MRE. I'm good there. We'll put the spoon in the refrigerator. It's fine. I'm running out of paper. Yeah, I only got 2 sheets of paper left.
You also need to get more drives, right? Or
I mean, I've got a full thing of 16 drives here, so...
yeah, but your empty drives are running low.
That's true, but that's also not too big of a problem, because I'm good for 2 days. Put the burgers away, and the roots.
Man, I need to admit something. Every time I'm drunk, I make Missouri slightly larger on its Wikipedia page. Whoever reported me for this and got me banned, you are a huge nerd, bitch.
I remember that.
Yeah.
All right, so do you draw my house anymore?
When you go to a gun show and find the World War II collector's table. Okay. Good.
That don't bother me none. I've played War Thunder long enough to know that there's just a lot of really dumb people out there who think that, like, all the German technology basically came from aliens or whatever because it's so advanced.
I just like their handguns.
You like yourself a Walter P-38?
Is that...
That's one of the World War II service pistols. The other was the Luger.
That's it, yeah.
So the Luger's more of a World War I thing because it was too expensive to mass produce.
Yeah, I meant in the sense of German weapons. I like the Lugers. They're cool. Oh, speaking of German-made stuff that harkens to wars, I got another Hugo Boss fucking piece of apparel.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, there was somebody I remember on Discord at some point who told me that, like, they thought that it was, like, Nazi glorification to, like, Hugo Boss clothing or whatever.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And I was like, what the hell is that? Like, do you call people who drive Porsches and Volkswagens Nazis? Like, it's just a company that makes clothes.
Yeah.
Named after a guy that made clothes.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh yeah, he made them for the Nazi uniforms, which, you know, they had that shit on.
Yeah.
For real. Like terrible deeds. Great fit.
It was.
It was a look, man. I mean, why do you think Hugo Boss is still in business now? It's like people, you know, about the Lord of War man, the guy who did lots of arms dealing. It's like, okay.
Yeah, he got released in exchange for a basketball player.
If you have, you have an issue with somebody who trades arms and ammo to different countries, and it's like, okay, I understand your point. I get it. You want to have an issue with a company that made clothing for, like, a military faction. It's like, man, you're basically just saying fuck the whole country at this point. Like, fuck them, they made bread.
I mean, you might as well protest General Motors too, because I'm pretty sure the Japanese were sent off to, you know, facilities during World War II in some kind of vehicle.
Yeah. Oh, have you seen any of the discourse on the internet of people going like, God damn, why can't I get me a Toyota Hilux in the U.S.? Because they were saying it's one of the most... They were demonstrating how it is one of the most durable fucking trucks out there. It's not that you can't get it in America. It's not illegal. It's just there is a 25% tax markup because it is only made in Japan.
Yeah.
But some of the videos of it are great.
No, I don't want that.
primarily this one. Turn it down a little bit. It's fucking loud ass music. God damn it. Just riding it around. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. It's good.
Yeah, just don't expect to get, 120,000 miles out of it driving it like that.
Yeah, no. It's just like they just fuck around in it. It's like, it's fine. Yeah, it's good.
That definitely looks like a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're used a lot in spilled my water. Thankfully, it's just water.
It's not just water. It's carbonated water.
Ah, damn, there's carbonation on the carpet.
Yeah.
Gas.
I hate when there's carbonation in the carpet. Fizzy carpet, man, just ruins the feel for me. Is Kerfur coming back yet? It's taking forever. It must have been really far out. Which ones did it have to do? Victor Romeo X-ray. Oh. Oh my god. Look at that. Victor Romeo X-ray.
Wow.
No wonder it's taking so long.
Yeah.
Well, better today than 5 days from now.
It's true.
You don't know that. I could be lying.
You know, as a general rule of thumb, if I can do something that gets me money sooner...
No, I mean, like, today is an okay day for him to take an extra long amount of time to complete his task.
Oh.
Whereas, like, in the future, it will be less acceptable.
Yeah, I actually don't know anything about that. He's okay.
He's about to be more than okay. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Go away. Never come back. You got a friend in me.
Ah, here we go. Advice we can give maybe some people.
You're not going in circles. You're going in a downward spiral.
Yeah. Good.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want the stupid tiny asteroid scan. Give me something fun.
New cancer-causing microplastics are found in 100% of men's testicles in new study. This study was done on 23 humans, and the 100% metric is only applicable to the population in this study. Yeah. Oh, yeah, more research. It's neat. Yeah, I would imagine. You want to make a fucking headline like that? Jesus Christ.
Welcome back. Good job.
No. No.
Ah, yes. Perfect name for a firefighter. Who could forget?
Lieutenant Les McBurney.
That's right.
changed his name to that.
Look, just
He
don't.
did that on purpose.
Just don't talk to his brother more. Oh, Eddie's preparing his food again.
Such is the way of things. Oh, boy.
We're just plodding along with time.
Yeah.
We performed our rituals for collectible plushies.
That's right. There's not much left. Collectible-wise to get. We can get the Hrock.
What can you do anything else interesting with a 3D printer? Because you have a bunch of textures and whatnot. Or is it mostly decorations?
Yeah, they're mostly color variants of like one or two things.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's all free, so.
Yeah. What's Doppelkel plush? What?
Oh, that's Kel. Already
Okay.
printed that.
Doppelkel. Got it.
Yeah. Oh, this one's gonna take a while.
Well, you can just leave it.
That's true. But I like watching it print too. It's kind of cool. Oh wow, that actually will just take an obnoxious amount of time. Never mind.
What is it?
Oh, it's a stand for putting the regular Kerfus into.
Oh.
You put it in, and then there's a hole cut out in the back so that you can run the charger cable to a plug, and it just keeps it upright.
I thought that's what that might have been.
Yeah. Or as some people like to do, you can nail it to your ATV and then carry your son around to work with you every day.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Or you could do what I do and nail it up to the wall and play basketball with him. But you have to use the gravity gun. Wait, no, you can do the trick shots. Alright, yeah, money. We can probably go trade for stuff from the reroll.
You need drives.
I need scrimp. I don't need drives because tomorrow I've already got all the drives. So
Oh, I see.
I'm not worried about that. 6 should be fine. And yeah, I guess another. Yeah, we'll order drives. That's fine.
I also, there was a thing that got delivered to our property that was clearly in the wrong place.
Oh.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. So, we could try and reach out to people to see if, maybe it's just somebody whose name we don't have on file, or we could try and reach out to the actual person if there's enough information to. But there wasn't a whole lot to go off of. Yeah, I think there's actually a name and a phone number on this. Oh yeah, they bought it from Home Depot.
What is it?
It's this. It's a pegboard thing that you put on the wall. And it's a bunch. It's like a stack of them. So like you attach them together and mount them on the wall, and you got a pegboard that you can store stuff on. And I saw that and I went, I like storage-based stuff. So I asked the guy, I was like, hey, if you don't find that this belongs to somebody who's going to come get it at any point in time, I'll take it.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, it was there for like 2 weeks, so.
Is it yours now?
Yeah, it's in the closet.
Oh, nice. What are you going to organize with it?
I haven't decided yet, because I already got plans for the wall above my bed. So it might be a future thing.
You could put it in the closet.
No. That won't work.
How come?
Because the walls below each of the shelves, or rather, the area underneath each of the 3 shelves, for the 3 walls in there, have hangers, or can have stuff hanging on them. But the walls in the back, I have most of the space taken up by, oh, there's that poster. Or something.
It's a different poster.
Yeah. The walls in the back and to the right side are primarily...
Hey, so we got night vision.
Hmm.
And, apparently they were playing with pressure washers, so... Look, they got stealth power armor on. It's fine. It probably don't hurt them none.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I store stuff in boxes in there, and that's what one of the walls is dedicated to. Which I did start. You probably noticed because I absolutely filled up our recycling bin.
Yeah.
I broke down a bunch of the boxes that I was using to store stuff in, and I put them in my new plastic tubs. So that was good.
There we go.
You took it and you doubled it.
I just wanted to be sure because I couldn't remember if the poster was going to cost me anything. The pressure washers are a waste.
Oh?
You get the sponge for free at the beginning of the game. You just bap, bap, bap. Everything's clean. All the pressure washer does is let you clean things remotely. By the time I get to this day, it's usually all clean anyhow, so it's not much of an advantage.
I would spray a lot of stuff just to see if it can be cleaned any better. Because, you know, you were like, oh, yeah, the shower's as clean as it's going to get. That's stupid.
It's also true.
Yeah, I hate that. So I would probably get the pressure washer and be like, is this just a difficult job? And so that would compel me to get it.
Yeah. I've picked it up in the past. It's just, it has demonstrated its lack of further utility to me before, so... Oh, don't run over the mushrooms. Alright. We can just put the night vision out here for now. I don't need it. It's pretty useful depending on where you want to go.
Yeah.
Other times it's complete dog water because the shading isn't done yet for the water, so all the water just looks like a full bright green texture and just blinds you. So
good.
As long as you're somewhere where you don't need to look at any water, you're good.
Yeah.
Let's get that going. Alright. Well, that wasn't much anything. Oh, it's still going. thought I picked up 16 drives. Why do I only have 15? Did I take one out already? I probably did. Oh, fuck off. Man, I wish I could be a little bit more, could predict what was going to happen a little bit better. I don't really know when things are going to happen ever.
That sound has been happening out here for a bit.
Yeah, it's the printer.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's still going.
Huh. Yeah, it looks pretty sturdy.
Yeah, and it's got little flaps so you can nail it down to the ground as well.
I would also try nailing a bunch of stuff down.
Problem with that is the game can only memorize so many nails, so if you reload a save, half of them unfasten.
Cool.
And then you just have tiny objects that are locked in place that need to be rehammered to get rid of them.
One thing I would definitely try is the floating doll.
That's very rude.
It's not real.
That's true. Nothing is. Chris, you gotta understand, with a few exceptions, even in games, I have a really bad issue with my moral compass not allowing me to do anything that I would think would be fun otherwise.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
But not in Red Faction.
That's true. Yeah, if I hate the game, I'll do whatever I want. I don't care.
You don't hate that game.
I don't really like it that much.
I mean, it's not great, but man, the destruction is very fun.
It is very fun.
It's incredibly satisfying.
All right, so when the morally objectionable thing is the most fun you can have in the game, then it's probably not going to stop me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's true.
But, like, okay, suppose the nail works. All it does is keep this from moving, so it just stays tied to the ground.
But does it, like, slingshot up when the nails are removed?
No.
Aww.
So the levitation is fixed height, so it'll check to see what's below it, and then it'll stay a certain distance above it. Which is why if I, like, sneak a little prop or something under it, sometimes you can get it to fly higher, but...
You probably have to drop it before. But, yeah. Okay.
Oh, great, now it's floating away.
That's fine. What if you spin it and then let go of it? Does that work? Hey!
We've created gyro stabilization.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if it just started puking. Just
Or just green dribbles down it.
That'd be great. It's a call back to Metal Gear Solid 3. You spin Snake's character model around and you get sick and puke.
Yep. Wasn't there something else that kind of did that, but it's because you spin like a different part of the game? What was that?
I don't know. That's actually great. I didn't think to do that before. Oh my god.
Yeah. I've got the brain of a fucking caveman child.
Many ancestors ago, Chris's first forebears thought, what if spin bug around?
Well, it's more like, I think of the dumbest things I can do. The simplest, silly thing. I don't know.
What if I pick all the legs off of this bug? It's a little silly. like, on one hand, yeah, it's a form of animal cruelty, but on the other hand, I subverted your expectations, so that's all Hollywood needs anymore to greenlight something. Oh yeah, the poster. I really love this poster because I feel like it was added to the game without anyone really thinking about what was odd about it. Tell me what doesn't make any sense about this. I mean, probably a lot of stuff because, you know, it's an alien poster, but like...
Machine guns?
Yeah, it's a little weird that the aliens used AR-15s in their military propaganda.
Technology's technology.
Maybe Colt was an alien. Look, man, his weapon designs were pretty advanced.
Look, I would not be surprised if, let's say, you know, in 200 years' time, there is another form of life discovered and communications are established, and it's determined that at one point they had ranged weapons of war that were incredibly similar to ours.
No, this is like their modern propaganda, though. They have warp drives and stealth suits and all that shit. Like, what the fuck?
That's a better point. That's a better point. Well, it is kind of portrayed in, like, remember the old days, the archaic times, you know?
I guess.
It looks more, I don't know, like a throwback. I don't know.
It is a little hard to tell what's going on here because it's burnt, but...
Yeah, well, it also looks more like a symbolism type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, the minimalist shrimp design.
Is that what that is?
That's what I think it is. It's probably not what it is, but it's what I think it is.
I hope not, because if shrimp is God, they love eating God. Indians would disagree with that shit.
I mean, we eat the body of Christ during communion, so...
Man, but Indians ain't eating no beef.
Okay, what is the establishment we are putting up there? Like, what are we getting at? Are Indians closer to aliens than we are?
No, they just revere cows as being like holy in some form or fashion, so they don't eat the meat of cows.
Yeah.
That's it.
Anything out there? No.
He would have said something if there was.
You're right.
So is there a reason that that's only at 87% up there?
Oh, because I'm not adjusting the dials. I'm waiting for the detector to show me what I'm scanning. And then if it's not interesting, I'm just going to go look for something else.
Oh. Okay.
Because this week there are a handful of signals that you can pick up that are fairly unique.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them have a rather low encounter rate. And since I'm in the middle of not really doing anything, because for some reason all the events that I remember happening around this time are not happening.
Oh, there's a new one.
Oh yeah, this one's
that.
being
Okay.
done. So, left with no other options, I'm just going to keep trying to brute force something to happen.
Brute force RNG.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not really interested in doing fishing. We could go mining, but that's not terribly exciting.
Neither is fishing.
I actually can't figure out how to do fishing. The first time I did it, the hook clipped into the dirt, and I couldn't figure out how to get it out. So rather than put the fishing rod back in my inventory, which would have been the smart thing, I tried dropping the fishing rod, and then it clipped through the ground, and then I couldn't get it back. And you can only get one per playthrough, so I'll let you know what, I'm good. I actually don't need that, so I don't really want to scan this asteroid either.
You know, one game I kind of wish that I put a little bit more time into.
Oh, yeah.
I never really got into Stardew Valley, and I think I could have at the right time.
See, I feel like I could have as well, which is why I'm glad I played Potion Permit instead, because it's a shorter game, and it's basically the same premise, except everything is so baby easy. It's like, I don't have to think, I can just feel like I'm a valuable member of the community.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah.
Also, my big titty ex-pirate wife loves me.
Maybe I should play that sailing game.
That actually doesn't narrow it down much anymore these days.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games with boats.
I've showed it to you a couple times as something I might play.
I always wanted to get into Space Engineers. I feel like that's the pit for turbo nerds that I could fall into and not come out of for another 10 years, rather than go back to EVE Online.
I mean, do you think you could ever solidly go back to EVE for a long period of time?
No, don't want to.
I can't imagine it. Maybe the Final Fantasy 14?
I
could see.
really want to play that very badly, but I keep getting back into it, and then I play the story for a while, and I was like, man, I really wish I could do, like... What?
Who was there? Satellites are active?
What? Oh, okay. Whatever. But anyways, like, I keep playing it, and it's like, okay, that's cool. I'm going to like that. And then I, like, all right, I need people to play with for this. And I joined, like, the biggest group you could possibly join, and there's still nobody on late at night. So I was like, fuck me, dude. This is stupid.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm just not... I don't have the schedule to play that game with, like, anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Yeah.
All right, you said you were active. Put something on the screen. Come on. I'm not doing this. This is boring.
Do you have to push something, do something?
Usually there's like one satellite that's like way out of alignment or something that takes longer than the center one, so... But no, it just seems like it's not doing anything, so... There we go. New one. No, it fuck gave me error.
Hey.
It's being a little annoying right now.
Yeah. Are they all good?
I love how I did that like a few minutes ago, and like there's already a satellite that just lost its mind. What the hell happened? Well, at least it's a deep space signal. That might be interesting. I can pursue it.
Yeah. Do these have any kind of tendency to be interesting, or is it usually just...
Well, I mean, planets are the most likely to just be like sounds.
Okay.
And like stars and stuff like that, it's usually just sound. But deep space can be pretty much anything. It's a mixed bag.
Okay. Wait, was that upside down?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember it looking exactly like that. Huh.
It does. Yeah, this is right side up. It was upside down on the ground.
So you accidentally yanked the whole thing off the shelf.
Yeah.
By trying to grab a drive, but you grabbed the entire rack.
Yeah. You know, that happens.
Man, if only that was how IT worked.
You would be surprised.
Hey, let me just grab a drive for you. Ah, 1 second.
I still remember that one guy that called in because he sawed through the power cable for the baler.
I remember you told.
I was like, man, you are so lucky that store followed protocol on securing the breaker for that, because
Yeah.
if they had left that connected, you would not be alive right now.
Yep. Also, I've found something odd that's happening with my computer. So I'm trying to move files from the drive that I video recordings end up going to. I'm trying to move them from that to my storage drive.
Okay.
You know, it's a double buffer system. It's like in case I end up recording a bunch of stuff and something gets too big, I have a whole fucking terabyte drive to take the hit.
Okay.
The storage drive is full of way too much shit. I can't move anything to the storage drive.
Oh.
It goes like 2-3% and then it drops down to nothing.
Yeah, the disk's probably failing.
Yep. So I need to get to work on that. I was able to I can render stuff to it. I can put stuff on it, but I just can't. I think I can take small stuff.
It might be a bad sector.
I did all the hard drive checks that I'm aware of. The disk health check, the cleaner, and the defragmentation. Nothing really helped. So, yeah, I just got to get it replaced. Which won't be that hard, so long as it's still in good health. So I might need to make a couple purchases.
I should stop using the bathroom so I can sleep more.
I mean, I also have a habit of pissing. You know?
Well, it's just like, it's free stamina. And, you know, once you're past the story days, if you're still playing, like, going to bed is pointless, because it doesn't matter what time of day it is. You got all the rechargeable batteries and night vision and shit that you need. It could be daytime anytime.
I wonder how fast you can get that doll to spin with the power washer.
I'm pretty sure the power washer will not give a rotational force to it.
That would be great. I wish it did.
Also, I don't know if it's necessarily something that emits a strong force. It just emits water and makes things clean.
That's a good point.
So,
I'm just saying, I would like it. I would enjoy it.
you just want to see it spin faster.
Absolutely.
Oh, right, this is done. Was this a unseen signal? No. I already seen it. This was the new one, I think. No, this wasn't new either. Can you be the death signal?
So whenever you're hanging out there waiting for it to show it, that's the satellites getting lined up.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go sleep. Oh, the printer might be done.
Yeah.
Finally.
Looks like it.
Also, a stick fell out of that tree violently.
There's only one way to fall out of a tree.
You know, you might be right about that. If it wasn't violent, did you really fall?
They might say it was passionate, but they'll never say it was a gentle fall.
No. All right. I don't have a robot to put in this, but I made it. We'll just keep it there for now, I guess. That's fine. Let's print something else. It's all free. It's all good.
Surface shelf.
Oh.
No collision geometry detected. Interesting.
All right.
Amount of vertices in the object is more than 10,000. Lag spikes are expected.
All right.
Wow. Interesting.
So, are these? Oh, I think some of them are ready. I think I saw.
It does say harvest, so I don't know. Probably. They don't seem to be changing. Yep.
Hey.
And you said the thing with these is, I can't remember what you said they do.
They give you 100 stamina.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought there was something else.
You don't need to scatter them to the four corners. It's not really necessary.
It feels like it is.
All right. Yeah, blue mushroom is really freaking good.
Goated.
That doesn't look like a gas giant. It's a rather unique looking planet. Hopefully that's a unique signal.
What if it's a giant gas?
Well, that does exist. So,
Well, I'm glad for that.
it's not this one though. I've already seen the giant gas.
Mm-hmm. I've also heard of it too.
No, That really does just keep... Jesus, that's cool. I'll have to remember that.
Trying to think of a funny thing that you could do with the one that always stays up.
Oh, this one?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could try and make it look away from you. That's usually pretty fun.
Oh, you knocked away your,
Oh, no.
That's fine, it's still spinning.
Oh,
Oh, no, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is.
how did I get it to spin so good the first... Oh. Here we go.
Well, that's a faster one.
Yeah, that's good enough. And waiting for the next level of Python classes to start up, although I'm pretty sure I'm just going to start it on my own here soon. Because we're past the day where they were supposed to announce signups for it, and the signups aren't available yet, so... And I'm going to be honest, the actual lectures for the first set of classes were not sufficient for the material covered. Like, I know most of the material because I've done, like, programming before. I've had an introductory programming class before. I know what kind of stuff is going to be in it.
Right.
All I needed to know was the syntax, and I could do pretty much everything. If you knew nothing about programming and you tried to start with that class, you'd go to the lecture thinking, wow, you know, we're going through the basics. I think I got a good understanding of this. And then you do the online classes and you just hear like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure music playing as you like try to boot up the test. Like that's tough.
What does that imply?
Danger.
Oh, okay.
That you are going to get absolutely bodied by the test difficulty.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I don't think normal people can just, who don't know anything, can just go up to that and do it. So I'm sure there was at least one instance of people having to go message the teacher and be like, hey, can you maybe explain a little more of this?
Was there enough information to perform some trial and error?
Oh yeah, you can't fail the test except by giving up on it or taking too long. So, I mean, eventually you'll pass it, but it'll be painful, and you probably won't actually internalize the content very well.
Okay.
Now, to be fair, it was a month-long class online, and I completed all of the content in 5 days.
Right.
So maybe if you paced it out a little bit more, it would be more digestible. But my impressions going through it was, holy crap, I hope nobody had to actually, like, sit down and just pound through multiple hours of this and try to actually, you know, learn the material.
And study it?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe when they ask about it, like, when they ask about things where they're, you know, like there's a gap in my fucking knowledge here, they recommend, like, literature or everyone's favorite teacher, YouTube videos of Indian children teaching you how to use a computer.
My favorite.
I mean, some of them are just absolute bangers. They will tell you how to do the exact thing that you're trying to do. And then other times, you go on to what's the classic place where people go to look up programming stuff?
GitHub.
Yeah, you go to GitHub and somebody will ask a question and then respond to it with, "Never mind, I figured it out," and then they won't explain.
Oh yeah.
Love that one. That's why a lot of my learning when it comes to unfamiliar software and hardware at my place of work is I look up the manual, because we don't have a fucking manual, so I just look it up online with a PDF and read through it.
Yeah.
Which ends up being very useful.
That's part of my job too. People call in and be like, our fax machine doesn't work. And it's like, okay, well, first off, fax machines are actually not allowed in our buildings anymore. So whatever it is, we don't support it, and it should not be working. We're like, okay, but it worked yesterday. And they're like, all right, I have to try and help you get your fax machine working. But you need to understand, whatever this thing is, we don't fix it. We don't service call it. If there's anything wrong with it other than when you plug it in, it don't work, too bad.
Yeah.
So, you know, we get people who are like, yeah, I've got this weird AliExpress fax machine that my coworker left behind, and I still want to try and get it to work. It's like, why?
AliExpress.
It'll be some weird brand I've never heard of, or, you know, just...
I got a fax machine off Temu for $6.
I was like, brother, I'm going to look up the manual and do my best, but, like, seriously, you need to not just plug random shit into our network.
Mm-hmm. One of the weirdest things I had to learn how to use was an archaic fucking call box outside of one of my properties. I had to figure out how to get everybody's names in there and how to get their number codes for their phone numbers.
Oh, okay.
And I figured it out, and I think I am still the one person who knows how that works. Nobody else has touched it since I worked there. My number's still in there. I can get into that building.
Good.
I'll just dial my number. Because you don't punch in a phone number. You punch in that person's specific number, which you can scroll through the list and find it. But yeah, and the biggest problem with that call box was the keys, or the keypad. The keys fucked up all the time. It would either do no input or it would do double input.
That's
So-
obnoxious.
So it's like, I'm going to put someone's name in here. Dude, and it's got like 3 letters. It's like, I got to start over now. And I basically had to do that. And I did that for as many people who requested it.
Annoying.
Mm-hmm. And I left the manual behind, but...
Well, yeah, I gotta order a Roomba.
Why?
You'll see.
No, you're right about that. I suppose there's always a chance that I won't see. Also,
true.
why do you have like a fucking wax or vinyl cylinder audio phone thing over here? Yeah.
Oh, that's to scroll between multiple signals that I've captured if I have multiple installed and I don't have any drives to put them on.
That's stupid.
This signal pretty much set itself for a download. And it's a mystery signal as well. That's a little suspicious. It's not like I had these set on default values. They just happened to be here.
Yeah. Well, wait. One of it said it was high. It was the bottom.
Yeah, those don't mean anything.
Oh.
It's just to give you an idea how long it'll take to download.
Oh. This is why Ryan bought a Roomba.
Yes. It's not actually, but here it is.
This is exactly why he did it. No, I got an idea, Ryan.
What?
Is there like a a length of rope that exists in the game?
I mean, there's hooks.
Okay. If you could set up a hook that goes from that to the doll,
Okay.
and then they're just buddies forever now.
Oh, wait, wrong button.
Yeah, they just float around together forever now. You would need another hook. There you go. There you go. Let's see if it works. Yeah!
Oh. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what I bought the Roomba for, but that's what I bought the Roomba for now.
Yeah.
We can make it better in the future, you'll see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this was a new signal, too. Damn, I got 2 new signals. I'm lucky.
I hope Dr. Mr. Knows thinks about potential VR integration way further down the line.
So, there are some things I have seen in the development channel for the game.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you that if there was a VR version of this game, I am never playing it ever. Because I will actually scream like a small child at least once. And then I will turn the game off and never come back.
That makes it perfect.
Yeah. The game's not much of a horror game now, but it's definitely going to be in the future. And I'm not here for that.
Yeah.
Except I am, just not in first person.
Yeah.
Not VR first person. I don't want you. Go away.
Do you think there's ever a point where you would comfortably and preferentially wear a headset just as a monitor? Can you see that happening?
No, because I already get very uncomfortable with a headset on as it is.
So if there was one that did not make you uncomfortable.
I would be very interested to see how that technology would work, because at the very least I would be extremely interested in it as a new way to wear a headset where I can be comfortable.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like my main problem is my ears get very greasy and sweaty when I have headphones on. It's very unpleasant.
I know I think the Apple Vision Pro has like fans to help keep you cool or something. But yeah, I was just thinking like, imagine the most ideal version of it. Just, you know, is that something that you think could interest you in its most perfect form, or do you?
I mean, VR is really cool. I would definitely like to do some of it, but not when I'm playing a game that's going to try and make me urinate involuntarily.
Oh yeah, I mean just for everything on a computer.
Everything?
Yeah.
That wouldn't feel good.
Okay.
There's no way that would feel good.
Well, I mean, you know, assume it's fine. Assume the comfortability is there. There's no downside. Like, there's no real downside about it. It's just a different way to do it.
I mean, there's inherently a downside in that it's attached to my head.
What if it doesn't feel like you're wearing it?
Well, then what's the point?
The screens are not, you know, physically distant from you.
That's the part that I like.
Well, there you go. Then that would be the thing that would break it for you. Is you like having that distance between you and the screens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Wait, where did... Oh. Yeah, good job.
It's a good
Is
thing
the
though.
3D print done?
But yeah, I was just curious about that because, like, you know, I was imagining the.
No, we're only halfway done. Jesus.
Yeah, 10,000 vertices. I was imagining the headsets from Three Body Problem that shit literally just like fuses, it scans your brain, and it just doesn't even feel like you're wearing it, and you know you're in the system, but in the other example.
Oh, I mean, something like that, abso-fucking-lutely I would do, because, I mean, you're able to just basically experience an entirely different, you know, life, so...
Yeah,
And, you know, one of my complaints for God is that, you know, Earth is pretty fucking cool, actually, if you can get over all the stuff that's kind of not cool about it. But it's physically impossible to experience all of the cool before you die. So, you know, maybe a couple of chances would be nice.
It's a funny way of putting it.
Look, I think, to me, the reason why, like, the isekai stuff kind of appeals a little bit is it's like, okay, like, you get to live another life, but you remember everything. You're still you.
Yeah.
It's like, reincarnation's dumb because you forget everything. Then you're not you anymore. So you didn't reincarnate. You're just dead.
Yeah.
It's also what makes dementia and stuff like that fucking terrifying to me. 'Cause it's like, oh, okay, I just slowly stop being me instead of suddenly stop being me.
You know. Would the black-haired figure, if you sit it on the Roomba, will it stay on it and just...
I mean, we can find out. I actually don't know.
Or does it not? No. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh.
It sucked up to the drone. This is good.
Look, it's walking the dog.
Yeah.
It's walking the flying rabid child. And it stays looking at
This
you.
is wonderful.
This is your job.
Oh my god. What?
Oh, it fell off. It probably got sucked up.
It fell off and got vacuumed up.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hold on.
I assume... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you weren't too worried about it because of that.
Yeah.
You could just get it out of there.
The trash doesn't go anywhere.
That's unfortunate that it can't stay on there reliably.
I'm sorry, Demon Child, for letting you get sucked up in the vacuum. I hope it was a good experience.
Oh yeah, that is the one that came from the portal.
Yeah. What?
Smash it into this computer screen.
Yeah.
Is this a new signal?
Yeah.
Oh. See if there's something interesting on the screen.
I will in a moment when it's done. What the fuck? It picked the further away signal. Okay, fine.
No, it just looks like the weird lights in the sky thing.
Yeah.
It's full.
I've done too much job. Oh, but the next shift is about to start, so. Anything at the window?
Is your 3D printer out here, or oh no, it's over there.
Yeah, it's out in the side lot. That's.
That's basically the life of our Roomba.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's the life of our Roomba.
Yes. It gets caught in between the fucking bar stool chairs that I brought home one day, and it's just perfectly sized for it to get in there, bump, turn, bump, turn, bump, turn, and it's done.
It can't figure it out, yeah.
That little cabinet thing we have under the TV slides right under it, stuck.
Every now and then it'll actually get under there, clean it, and come back out.
Jeez.
But, yeah, most of the time it just gets stuck. There's like a little bit of RNG in there that just happens to cause problems.
Yeah.
Here. You go get my job done, and I'm gonna go to sleep.
You got that other notebook, right?
I have one in the garage that I can use.
So I don't remember. Oh, look at it print. Look at it go. Power. What are you making?
Oh, it's something for the Roomba.
Oh. Oh, that's why you bought the Roomba.
Oh.
Okay. I can't imagine what it could possibly be. That's a Kerfer.
Yeah.
Is that a Roomba rack? Hey! Perfectly positioned for his exit. Stage left.
You heard about the job.
Yeah. I heard you're letting people with legs and arms work around here. Oh, shit.
Your job is to not have legs or arms anymore.
I think that means your print job finished.
Wait, what?
That was a weird sound.
Oh,
What the
thanks.
Fuck? Yeah, I think that means your print job finished because it mentioned the 10,000 vertices again.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That looks like a Roomba rack. Shiny. What the fuck?
Oh!
Did you accidentally hit one of them?
The branch. It tripped and fell.
What's that?
Gun.
Should we not have this?
We definitely should not have it.
Okay.
We're gonna go take it back. So,
how do you know that that's what happened? It got fucked up by the branch. Is that something that...
yeah, it trips on the branch and you hear it go, ah!
So that's like an event that can happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
It happens on the same night every playthrough.
Huh.
Oh. I have to tell you, this is a really terrible time.
Yeah. Not only do I have a weapon of likely mass destruction, is there a reason you put it down so carefully?
Yeah.
Oh.
We have no idea how it works. So,
Bro.
if you bang it into stuff, you get one warning. First time it bumps into something, the barrel comes out, and then the next time it goes off. And Yeah, I don't know. It's some kind of like antimatter thing, so it just vaporizes everything close to it.
It sounds like you know how it works.
Yeah, because I picked it up the first time. I was like, wow, look at this. Because I didn't know what it was. And then, death. Also, they don't like when you play with it. Because
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So anything they're holding is invisible. That's good to know.
Huh?
Anything that they hold is invisible. Because presumably they were carrying that around. But we still wouldn't have been able to see them.
They still never picked up that damn shrimp packet. Alright. Don't follow me. Well, we're not going to bump it into anything. We're not going to vaporize the treehouse.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Pretty good.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Well, at least the fleeing hippies are armed. I can respect that.
Yeah, with their weird egg gun. It seems like the least practical shape that you could give a weapon, which is probably explains a lot as to how they managed to drop it from tripping on a log.
I don't know. They're cat folks. Maybe their geometry is different. Maybe it's easier for them. It's got cat holes for cat fingers.
I mean, I assumed that, like, since they've got robotics and anti-gravity and fucking warp drives and, you know, apparently, like, antimatter lasers and stuff, it would just be a thing that float, yeah, plus 50 rep. Yeah, there we go.
It just floats.
Yeah, it just floats and it'd be like, kill that, and then it's gone.
It's just an autonomous, slightly autonomous, a remote weapon.
Did I mess up? I did. I went too far south. It is fun that they decided to give me food at the same time, because then it kind of actually makes sense. It's like, oh, they were up here and they dropped the stuff, and then they came over here, and then they...
The timing was perfect.
Half the time, it's just that happens alone as an isolated event. And then, you can just be here. That's fine. Oh, right. I wanted to do this.
Still a mite curious at how exactly this is going to work.
Hold on.
It's fine. Tragedy. Oh.
We're gonna make an actual Carrefour robot.
Car for a robot?
Carrefour is the name of the actual robot in real life.
I see.
It was named after the
yeah, I remember.
Grocery. You are difficult. Yeah, that works too. Just slam it down. Seems like it would almost be easier to... Yeah, that don't work. Okay, let's see. Hey!
So what are you gonna put on it?
Can these move together?
It would appear so.
Hey, perfect.
It would be a little silly if they could not. This is your display thing for all the stuff?
Yeah, let's do it.
And it's not gonna fall?
I mean, it'll probably fall, but... Oh, it's too big.
For that one.
I
assume it's designed for the cat dolls.
No, it wasn't designed for anything in particular. This was fan-made.
Okay.
Here we go. It'll be our yogurt dispensary. I mean, the real one would peruse around the grocery store with bags of chips and stuff, so this is kind of close.
Okay. Will it go bad?
Probably, but, you know, it's about how it looks.
I can't wait till it has stinky yogurt fumes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to put it on the lower. Yeah!
Now if you fucking hook the white floating doll to the thing on the top, it's gonna get wild, because it's gonna be going like woo, woo.
I'm gonna do it.
Because the height's gonna keep changing.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's fine. He's figuring it out.
Don't spill the yogurt, alright?
How can it spill yogurt?
Oh, where is the creature?
La criatura hovered off in a direction. You unhooked it somewhere to the right. Yeah, it was over here somewhere, so... look in the top corners of the room, I guess?
In the vacuum cleaner?
That would be interesting. Very odd.
Oh, wait, it's probably in my inventory, huh?
No. No, you unhooked it and just... You gotta look in the corners. There it is. Top left.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, it's a symbiotic relationship.
It's interesting that it... I wonder what it's basing its height off of. Is it the hook? Because it shouldn't be floating all the way up there. Because that's higher than it would be on the floor.
This is the least functional thing I have ever produced, but I love it dearly. Oh.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, man. This is decoration.
It's good. You know what? It's good like that. I think you're right.
Why is it flying so high? That's strange.
I think it was because I had to grab it from high up, so the hook length is set to longer than it was before.
But still, the level that it floats up at is based on what's below it. And what's below it, yeah, like that's strange.
That table's going to be a problem.
There, like that. It should be doing that, yeah.
Here we go.
Like every time it gets close to it, it'll go, woo! Oh, shit. Upstairs, what's with the Tenga egg? I mean, it looked like something you'd buy on Love Honey, but... Oh, it like one of them Japanese foods. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. It literally is one. He's doing his best. It's his first day. And then not the yogurt. When it all spilled out.
Oh my god, the scraping noise.
Oh! What? Bro. Taking a break.
I am tired.
How the hell did it do that?
I think it like got under here somehow and it got pushed into the model.
He's chilling. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
You're so good. You're so good with hard drives, Ryan.
Thank you.
You should handle them daily. Yeah. Just like, I need to get this in the box. Sets it on the very edge of the cardboard box. Like, that's it. That's where I need it.
Oh. Don't. He's good.
Yeah, he'll figure it out.
The Roomba is trying to absorb the table.
I would. It's a challenge.
Oh, okay.
Someone says your job is to suck. And it's like, I'm a fighter.
Alright. Yeah, that was all that happened tonight. That's good.
Yeah, it's still stuck on the table.
Oh.
Oh no, it's not. Oh, look at that. That's full. Yeah. The break time's over. Put me in the ring, Chief. That's right. Ooh, up the stair. Ooh, yeah.
It's like a ballet.
Yeah.
A very drunken ballet. With two blind people as the main characters.
See, that's the kind of thing I was imagining when I first saw the little warp arrow ship that you could make it fly. I was like, can you make it fly forever? There's neat, funny things you could do with that. Oh. I don't... It doesn't say no text data.
You know, that scan was actually scarier with all the weird fucking grinding, bumping noises going on just out of my sight.
I go Chicago tomorrow. Oh, cool. Long flight ahead, but you'll have a good time. A good time.
Chicago.
Yeah.
What's over in Chicago?
Beloved partner and probably a convention of some sort.
Oh. Yeah, pay me. I like it. Good for you.
That's the one email I don't want to get from any of my bosses.
I like it.
Subject line is just, I like it. Combo breaker, that's it.
Oh, I need more food. Eat my donated cheeseburgers. I'm on the alien welfare state now.
Yeah, I mean, you either live long enough for burgers and shrimp to get dropped into your garage or yogurt to be shoved into your throat.
I wish I had another drive box to put the ones waiting away.
I wish we had 3 flying white-haired things and 3 hooks.
I mean, that's literally just more save duping.
I know.
That wouldn't even be hard.
Yeah. But right now, that's a bit much.
You know, I'm going to bring my actual robot in here. Look at your little brother.
Yeah.
He's a little special, so be gentle with him, but I hope you get along.
Just finds a wall. The last was so fun because it was like USA versus Israel and GG Strive, and they just kept trading lives, whole arena chanting USA after he cinched it. 6-game last life each. Neat.
Oh.
Scraping.
Oh, I think it's got its booty stuck on the step.
So I imagine you couldn't have it perfectly centered because it needs to be nailed in a spot where you can see both of the surfaces.
I mean, what I could probably do is flip the model upside down and then put the upside down Roomba on top. And then nail down through the Roomba into the prop. It would probably look cleaner too that way, but that would also mean I'd have to find a way to get this flipped over so that would work.
Yeah. Scringly scrapply.
It's just
That's right.
Just slowly fucking up my desk.
Yep. Trying to get the things knocked off of it so it can suck them up. Nope.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I might have to put this in another room.
Probably isn't so bad. Hope they don't forget my luggage this time. Yeah, that's...
Here, you just patrol the hallway now. You live out there.
It's always awful. That's why I hate checked baggage, but I understand that people... folks are not always able to travel light. I force myself to travel light so that I don't have to do checked baggage.
Yeah, remember that time I put a whole bunch of salty donuts in my luggage?
Yep.
That was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, I got a gift card for the salty for my birthday, so probably need to go get donuts at some point.
Yeah. I just haven't seen any of their seasonal stuff that pops out at me as I gotta put that in my mouth.
I just want their horchata donuts. They're so good.
I want to get the it was around Christmas time, and it was during the time that you were away. Like, the entire promotional event was when you were not even in the city.
Damn.
It was like an eggnog thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was cruel.
I'm glad I didn't know about that until now.
I told you about it. You just, willfully forgot.
I'm glad I forgot about that until now.
Yeah.
What time are we at?
About 3 hours and 15, 20 minutes.
That works, because I gotta pee really bad.
Yeah, Christmas eggnog donut.
Alright, well, what did we learn today, Chris? Abominations can be made out of anything. Hell is real, and the portal to heaven is made with stuffed dolls of aliens.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. Something like that.
You know, I kind of want to put the homunculus robot into like a little pen outside in the front yard where the sleep camera will see it, so that when time speeds up, I can watch it flail around. But I'm just worried that the hook will break, and then the Argemia doll will float into the atmosphere, and I'll lose it.
Well, that would be worth saving beforehand. But,
I also have to get a wall building tool and bricks or something to actually pen it in.
You would just show up one day and just be like, how many saves ago did the doll fly away? We just don't know.
Oh, free shrimp again.
Yeah. They have a strange idea of equivalent exchange. Here's your deatomizer. And they're like, oh, shrimp. I like the shrimp. Like, could I have some advanced technology? It just shoves shrimp into your face, even like just slowly, just push it into your face.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't trust Dr. Kell, but when it comes to alien technology, but they really don't want me to have anything from like their tech.
Yeah, maybe they're worried.
It's not like I do anything irresponsible or immature with my current technology, like.
Yeah, I mean, they know that you report shit to your boss, so maybe they figure,
He's gonna tell.
We don't want the humans of this planet to have our technology because it might become, the shit that we tried to escape. We don't know how long they live for. Good job, dude. Taking a break.
Yep. Things just work out sometimes. I'm so glad you suggested that.
Yeah. The only other thing I would think of is you attach it to, your fucking abomination servant.
Yeah, I'm a little scared about that. I don't actually want to lose it. It costs way too much to make one of those.
Yeah.
The problem is like the radioactive capsule, there's only one of, and you can craft more, but then you'd have to go mining. And we might go do that at some point to kill time. But that's genuinely like one of the most annoying things to do in the game.
When you say mining, do you actually mean like going into a cave that I don't know exists?
Yeah, there's a infinite procedurally generated cave you can go into for which there is no escape other than to use the console debug options or to pass out from being too tired.
Really?
And in it, you can dig up uranium as well as Rositol life crystals, which the latter has no purpose in the game currently, but you can dig them up.
And the only way to get out is to pass out.
Yeah, just pass out from exhaustion, and anti-breather will take you out of the cave and save you.
Weird. Is that I haven't decided on a way for you to get out of the cave, or does that feel pretty intentional? Like, why?
There probably will be a way out of the cave at some point. But as far as like the pass out method goes, there are other places where if you pass out for being exhausted, you'll be saved for other reasons. So,
Pup said it's more the airline only allowed one hand luggage that I couldn't get everything in. It's either one carry-on or checked bags. Oh yeah, for stuff inside the U.S., they say like you get one personal item and one carry-on bag. I'm like, cool, my personal item is my backpack. New job going good. Yes, I've heard your ups and your downs at your job. I've been observing on the Twitter sphere. I'm glad it's going good. I imagine it's a lot less stressful than the last two jobs. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yep.
It's fair enough, dude. I agree.
That's just how you live. That's fine.
Oh, all right, Ryan's got a piss.
I do.
Yeah, we're at 3:34. Ryan's got to make his special yellow water, and I need to make my special orange water because I have a problem. My last day was good. My numbers are improving really well. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, so yeah, Ryan showed a bunch more weird shit.
Yep.
Fucking had to print a giant hexagon. And is the kind of job you don't take home with you, so I'm doing great. Yep. Those are always nice.
My job is in my home.
Varied results in that regard.
Yep.
Results may vary. But yeah. So next week I'm gonna stream some NES games, and Ryan's gonna keep doing more VOTV until we hit day 40, I think.
Yeah, that's about the end. There's some more stuff after that. I'm debating whether or not there's enough left in the game to warrant playing that far.
Are we hitting like 2 to 4 days every stream?
I think so, yeah.
It's gonna be a while then.
Yeah, it'll take a little bit.
All right. Thank you for stream Go Pee.
Oh, well, thanks.
Thanks for stopping by. There will be more stream and even more piss. You wouldn't believe how much piss. Some say it's the most piss. It's
I